There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think a tall angel just walked by. 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 There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my there goes a sight. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. So.
1, 2, 3, jump!
Get wild.
Chiefs Kingdom. It's time for All Chiefed Up with your hosts, Steve and Mike Williams.
You're listening to All Chiefed Up, the best damn Kansas City Chiefs podcast in the kingdom.
Chiefs Kingdom, what's up, baby? Noah Gray here, tight end for your Kansas City Chiefs. You're listening to All Chiefed Up with Mike and Steve Williams.
Chiefs Kingdom, ACU crew, it's Wednesday night. It's Wednesday night war room, baby. We got back to camp today, Steve. They're back out there hitting, baby.
They are. And I just want to go ahead and shout out Steve-O with the freaking 5-bomb already before we even get started. Way to kick it off there, Stephen James. You the man. And then we got Wayne with the 2. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go is what Wayne says. We ready to roll. We ready to talk about some camp. Look like there's some good things out there today, Mike. I saw Turk Wharton back at camp.
Dude, Turk Wharton. Turk Wharton is back. Chris Jones ain't back, but Turk Wharton is is it a close second?
It's like he's a consolation prize of sorts.
Man, I like Turk Wharton. I shared on Twitter today. Turk's back, baby. And Turk brings something that nobody else can bring. He brings some juice. He brings some juice.
HD Chiefs fan with a membership. We appreciate you, my man. Thanks for becoming a member, part of the ACU crew. How you guys doing today? Hope you're doing all right. It's good to be hanging out with you guys and talking about some Chiefs football. It's been a day, hasn't it, Mike?
Yeah, it's been a wild one, man. Yeah, it's been wild. It's just been wild. Ready to talk some Chiefs football. Ready to mingle with the ACU crew. Oh, I got a picture. Of old Turk back there. Look at him. Looking suave, baby. He's got that knee brace on. They're going to ease him in. I don't blame him. And he said they're going to ease him in. PJ Green actually come out with the injury report today. The missing players: L'Jarius Sneed, Jody Fortson, Dana, Chris Jones, Kadarius Toney, Ty Scott. I said Kadarius Scott. That's hilarious. L'Jarius Sneed, man, he's been nursing this knee. It keeps swelling up on him.
Yep.
This is not what Sneed needs in a contract year.
Absolutely not. This is the last thing he freaking needs.
No, because it's nothing serious, I'm guessing. But come on, you don't want this thing flaring up on you.
Yeah, even Andy was saying it's just knee inflammation, but this is a kind of a recurring thing right now. He's got to get healthy. He's got to be on the field. Like you said, it's his contract year. If he wants the Chiefs to give him an extension, he's got to be on the field.
Yes.
And the chances of that happening are slim to none anyway, in my opinion, just because of the cornerback group that we got. So, I mean, he's got to get out there and show out this year because he's got to make his money, man. He's coming up off that rookie contract. It's time for him to get paid, and he's got to go out there and show out. So he can't be hobbling around on the old man knee.
Right. The more I think about L'Jarius Sneed, I do think he's somebody that we could possibly let go because, we draft corners well. It looks like we hit again with Nick Jones. Najee was turning it on before he got injured. But I do like L'Jarius Sneed. Like, I kind of hope they can find a way to keep him, but I just don't know if it can happen. But I would like to see it. I really do like Sneed. I like what he brings. He brings some physicalness.
There's
few things to learn how to tackle.
There's few things in Chiefs football that's more fun to watch than L'Jarius Sneed flying off a blitz, off the corner,
right,
sacking a quarterback. Right. Dude. I mean, he's such high energy and an amazing blitzer. But, man, I don't know if they can get it done or not. It'll be interesting to see what they come up with. I mean, I think if Sneed wants to be in Kansas City, he could probably figure something out. But at the same time, man, he's a young guy. He's coming up on his first actual good-paying contract from the NFL. So he's got to do what he's got to do. First things first, he's got to nurse that knee and get back out there on the field. So, I mean, that's the main thing.
Well, look, we'll get to the offense in a minute. If you clicked on the thumbnail wanting to see some Justyn Ross stuff, we have not talked about Justyn Ross yet, but boy, he's having himself a day. He's had himself a camp. We said when it first started, Justyn Ross was under some pressure this year. Chiefs Kingdom was letting this guy know that he was the second coming out here.
Right.
They acted like he was the king of the world. I will say he is putting his head down. He's worked hard. He's living up to the hype.
Right.
He's living up to it. So we're going to get to more of that in a minute. But before we start talking about the offense, because I know the offense dominates every single day, can we just talk about the defense for just a little bit? We were just talking about L'Jarius Sneed. There's another guy on our defensive back room named Trent McDuffie, the Warden, baby.
The Warden.
And he come out today, and he got himself a pick. Trent McDuffie picks off Mahomes on a slant intended for MVS. Made a good move to get in front of it in 7-on-7 drills.
Look,
we have another. Oh, go ahead.
If they're going to throw the ball at Trent McDuffie, these kinds of things are going to happen. But I can almost guarantee no one throws it his way much this season. He's too locked down.
Dude, he's locked down. Shout out Cobra Kai Ty already threw out 5 gifted subs.
Heck yeah, baby.
And they have been claimed. Ray, Brian Parrott, Orion Guided, Julia Gulia, and Brillo 65 are now ACU crew members.
Chief
again.
KT's trying so hard to get one of these memberships, man. I see it in the chat. I don't know if he got one yet.
Right. A lot of people want to get them. They want to get them. Hey, man, if you want to support the channel and you just don't want the free one, they're $4.99. They start out at $4.99. Not too bad anyway, but we do know how the economy is. It's not the greatest. Hey, I dropped $4.99 for like a bag of chips yesterday, though. So when you think about it, those chips are gone in like one day. And a membership, you might be able to win something because we're doing our membership.
Yes.
Members only tomorrow night.
That's
so
what I was going to bring up, Mike. I'm
right,
glad,
so if
I'm
you're
glad that
an
you did that for me.
Right. So if you're an ACU crew member, tomorrow night, we're giving away 2 sets of tickets for the ACU Chew with the Crew on Zarda August 15th, and we're going to be in Kansas City. We're going to give away a nice little it's a wall sign of the Chiefs, like a Chiefs country of the United States, American flag. It looks pretty sick. I've got it sitting over here. I'll show it in a minute. We got some stuff we're giving away, though. We might even give away a replica championship ring for this season. We were thinking about that, too. So let us know if you think that'd be a cool idea, if you'd like to get your hands on a replica ring. We would like to give away the real thing, but my God, we don't make enough money, and we can't do that.
Close.
We can't do that. Maybe we'll call up some of these other guys around here, see if they got some money to loan.
Hey, well, there's 118 people here right now, so we want that to be 218. So if you guys can take a second, hit that like button, that would be amazing. Helps us out tremendously. It takes you 2 seconds. Just do it for your boys. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't be afraid to get in the chat and talk to the awesome ACU crew about some Chiefs football. We'll try to get to your questions the best we can. Any super chats, obviously, we will hit every one of those. So if you want to make sure we see your question, that's a good way to do it. And we appreciate you guys. So like I said, if you're new here, hit that sub button, hang out with us more often. This is a place to be for some Chiefs football talk, man. That's what we do.
Shout out Boats and Hose, says member for 2 months in the Matt Castle membership. He says the people know I'm poor because someone blesses me with a membership every month. I love this community. Hey, man, good community here. Ty, Chris Wright, a lot of guys will throw out memberships all the time. So make sure you got that gifting on. You might be able to grab one. Let's talk a little bit more about the defense, man. We talked about McDuffie. Guess who else had a nice big pass breakup today? Jalen Watson. A great pass. Jalen Watson. He says he punched the ball right out. Dude, what is the deal with the defense punching this year? They're just after the ball.
They just want to hit things.
They must see the ball. They said, look, the ball is Joe Burrow's face. Punch it. And they're like, cha-cha-cha-cha. Dude,
They've
it's
been
crazy.
punching at everything. That's what had Kelsey hot. He was punching people in the head because of it. Let's see this.
Kelsey catches the ball in 7-on-7, runs into Jalen Watson. As Kelsey gets up, Brian Cook slaps the ball out of his hand. Competitive juices forever flowing. I watched the play. We don't have the play to show you.
Brian Cook's just poking at the bear, man.
He was. Kelsey bucked up on him, and he showed great restraint. He showed restraint today.
Maybe he was testing them out.
Right. We had some more corners showing out. 7th round pick, rookie Nick Jones has a good day. He's seeing first team reps today. He had a pass breakup or 2 this practice. So
very
Nick
nice.
Jones quietly impressing on the back end. That's great. And then we've got another guy. We've not heard about him a lot. A lot of people's not even talking about this kid. He's a UDFA out of Purdue, Reese Taylor. Reese Taylor with a great rip out of the ball on Richie James. And then Nick Roche says, Reese Taylor low-key has made some plays during camp. But it's funny because you're not seeing nobody talk about Reese Taylor.
Right.
We just assumed Reese Taylor wasn't having a good camp. But Reese Taylor's making some plays out there. That DB room is deep. And this goes right to the point that we made. This is not the time for L'Jarius Sneed to start having lingering knee issues coming up throughout the season. He needs to be out there showing why he needs to be paid.
It's a deep room. The cornerback room is, and there's some young guys that are on that bubble, man, that can play. You got Taylor, you got Nick Jones, you got Khalif Hallisey. Like, they're coming after these spots, man. They're doing everything in their power to do it. Now, what's his name? I forgot. Najee Johnson getting hurt, man. That opened the door for some of these guys to try to squeeze their way in, so they're probably playing a little extra. You know, they've got more of an incentive now because there's some spots open. And then L'Jarius Sneed, man, if he can't get it together, he's got to get that knee in check. But yeah, these guys are out there balling, dude. And it's good to see because it's always good to have a bunch of really good young corners, right, Mike? I mean, our defense, as long as they can get Chris Jones' extension taken care of and everything, our defense is in a really good place for years to come. And I'm loving it.
It's nice. Yeah. A few more defensive plays, and then we'll get over to the offense.
What about Robert Lading with the membership? Appreciate you, Robert. Thanks for joining the ACU crew.
Appreciate you,
Good
Robert.
to have you, my man.
Appreciate you. Everybody, say hey to Robert. All the crew, welcome him in. Look at this, Steve. Little Joshua Kando action.
Oh no!
Getting
First
lots,
team, Joshua
lots
Kando
of reps.
What the hell?
With the first team. He was out there all day long with the first team. Joshua Kando. Is it Kando season?
Kando season.
Is it time?
Man, I mean, we talked about this. I've always said that Joshua Kando already had a foot and a half out the door, right? Like, this has got to be the year Josh
Well,
Kando.
maybe he's got half the foot back in the door now. He's straddling it firmly.
Maybe we were looking at it wrong, man. We were thinking like, hey, Kando and Herring's probably working their way out of here. They're going to sign another vet defensive end like they always do, but maybe we just had it completely ass backwards, man. Looks like that they got Joshua Kando working with the first team. Malik Herring's been out there. Maybe they're going to play more this year. I don't know.
How do you take Kando and Herring, though, and then you take Felix and you take BJ Thompson? I don't know how BJ is going to find his way on this roster if Kando and Herring can both make this team again. That's bad news for BJ Thompson, and I kind of wanted to see what BJ can do because he's more shifty. He's not the prototypical Spags guy, but he's fast. He can get after the quarterback. He's got good pass rushing instincts. And, like, they just really like him, dude. They traded up for him. How do you trade up for a guy in the draft and then put him on the practice squad?
Man, his ceiling's very high. We know how athletic this guy is. Problem with him is that he's 24 freaking years old, so he can't really afford to sit on the practice squad for too long. Right. So I would really like to see him make this team. I hope he can pull it off. But it's crazy that Kando just popped up out of the woodwork, man. Like, he's a guy that we've just kind of laughed off and forgot about, right? Like, we've made jokes on Kando. And it's not because we don't like him.
About Kando?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I just say something about Kando? I want to pause for dramatic effect before I say this.
3.
Here we go. Everybody take a deep breath with me.
1.
I think Joshua Kando, if he was to pull off a sack or 2 in the first preseason game, he's going to get a lot more first-team reps, and we might start hearing about him more and more. If he can pull off a sack in the first preseason game against the Saints, I think it's going to be Kando craziness going on. I think people's going to be like, hey, he got over the hump. He's learned. When we drafted him, he was a project. They knew it. Brett Veach knew he was a project. You knew you were going to have to give him 2 years to come around. He lost pretty much his first year to injury. This is only year 3 for Kando, right? Or is it year 4?
I don't know. It feels like it's year 78 for Kando.
It does. Yeah, doesn't it feel like it's forever? So, but I mean, hey, I would like nothing more than that kid to be awesome. And I would love to see him turn out to be Brian Burns Jr. That's what I want.
And then, I mean, of course, Malik Herring, too, we were talking about him. He has the ability to do it as well. He made the team last year. So, I mean, I don't know. It's an interesting little battle brew in there in the defensive end room. So, I'm for it, though. Everybody's been wondering about that. KT, if you want to accept gifts, whenever someone gifts out the memberships, just go to the top of the chat and hit the gift thing, and it'll pop up and say to accept gifts. Just hit that. That way you can get one if they come back up, my man. But yeah, I'm excited about the defensive ends, man, because this has been a little bit of a discussion amongst Chiefs Kingdom that maybe it's a little weak.
Can I bring something up for you about Joshua Kando? We like to look at the RAS scores.
We have to pause for dramatic effect again.
No, we don't. But I got his RAS testing from Kent Lee Platt.
I would have never guessed.
959. That is a super high RAS score. It only goes to 10, Steve. Look at this. His height, 6'5", almost 6'6". Look how high he's rated. His weight, they said he was a little too thin. I think he's gained some weight. I think he's back. I think he's up around 270 probably. His bench was a little weak. Okay, cool. But look at that vert. Look at that broad jump. You know what that means combined with that 20 and that 10 and that 40-yard split? That is burst off the line. That's burst. His shuttle and 3-cone's not too well, which means his change of direction's not good. But how many times does a defensive end have to change direction? You got to put your foot in the ground, get around the corner, and go get him. Like, I guess if you get around the pocket, he's not going to be able to chase him down from behind more than likely.
Right.
But I will say with a 4.68 40-yard dash, if you can keep him in a straight line, he can chase down some people.
So there's potential here for Mr. Kando.
There's potential with Kando. I think they've been patient with Kando.
Yeah.
And I think that they just don't want to up and see him leave. So I think they want to make sure it's
patient with Kando. If they're patient with Kendo, then they'll probably be patient with BJ as well.
Right.
I mean, I understand. I don't know how old is Joshua Kendo. I'm about to Google that right now.
I'm not
But
for
I mean,
sure.
we know
I wanna say
BJ's 24. He's 24. He's same age. Same age.
Right. And he's had 2 years experience in the league now.
Right. So he's got the edge on BJ right now by
He
far.
does. He's probably
He
a
was,
little.
he was also a 4th round pick, I believe. And
Right.
BJ was a 5th.
Was
So
BJ
he's got a leg up
Thompson?
on this man.
Was BJ Thompson? What is his? What was his combine? I want to see what his height weight is. It is 6'6", 240. He's 20 pounds less than Kendo, and I think Kendo's put on some weight.
What did you just say?
6'6", 240 is what they
He's
got him listed as at the
6'6"?
combine. Yeah, Josh Kendo was 6'5",
Damn.
6. So they're both 6'6".
These guys are both like Carlos
They're almost the
Dunlap
same
type.
athlete. They almost drafted BJ Thompson to be like, Kendo, do it this year. We got Thompson waiting for you. You know what I mean? Same age.
So they kind of have the same build as Carlos Dunlap, sort of.
Right.
Like he was a giant, right? Let me check him out. Carlos Dunlap was where can I find this? Here we go. He's 6'6", 285. He's a big man.
Right. Dude, they're big. They're not the prototypical, set the edge kind of guys. But I tell you, man. Kendo actually got after the quarterback pretty well today. I've actually got a highlight of, I want to say it was Mahomes throwing to someone. I'm not for sure who it was. Was it MVS? And you see Kendo. Let me play the clip. Let me roll clip. We'll watch it. It's Mahomes. He's going to find MVS. But if it's the right clip, you're going to see Kendo coming off the right side of the line. And if it was another quarterback and you could hit quarterbacks, Kendo may have well got in there and got a sack on this one. So let me play it.
What's Kendo's number now?
I'm not for sure what has he changed it?
I don't know. That's what I was asking.
Look at that. I'm going to play this clip for the gentlemen and the
I'm trying
ladies.
to figure out which one Kendo is. He's number 59.
So he's going to be 59, and I'm pretty sure he's coming off the right side here. And I think Malik Herring's actually playing the left side. This is one of them, Herring, Kendo, first team right here, if I'm not mistaken. But this is going to be Mahomes to MVS. It might be the Joshua Kendo clip. Thanks, KCSN, for the clip footage. Here we go. Yeah, if you look right here on the edge, you're going to see Kendo come off the edge. He's right here playing a 9 technique. Look, that move inside. That's a pretty good rush. And look, he got held. He said, throw the flag, baby. Throw the flag.
Who held
That's what he
him?
said.
Was that
I
Donovan
think it's gonna
Smith?
be Donovan Smith.
The man that
What
got
did
the
we
most
say?
penalties in the league last
That
year.
boy, he
Is it
can't
that
be
guy?
holding. He can't be holding. He can't be holding.
Yeah,
You want to
calm
watch it one
down,
more
buddy.
time? You watch
Yeah,
it one
yeah.
more time. Let's see if he really held him. Here we go. No, so we know
Right.
it's the clip now. Let's
So
see.
just so you
Sorry, man. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. So you can follow along. He's over on our left side of the screen here, coming
Right.
in. Took it inside, got held by definitely Donovan Smith, I believe. He's out there working, man. He's
Looked
working.
like Nick Bolton came in on a little late stunt right there and looked like he got held as well. So our defense is giving the offense a little bit of problems out there. And that's good, man, because this is the defense doing this without Chris Jones. Good
Right.
night. Can you imagine what this defense is going to be like with Chris Jones in the middle? Dude, it's making me tingle. I'm getting the spider senses tingling. Like Peter Parker. I got the Peter tingle going.
Got
you know?
Dez. He says, should we be to the point of where we're worried about Sneed's knee? I don't think it's like super worrisome, but I think
no.
it's got potential to be a lingering thing, right? Like Juju actually had that weird knee injury, and it just wouldn't go away. Kept getting inflamed last year. He missed
Still
some
dealing
games.
with it.
Still dealing with it. That's why he's not a Chief anymore. They were like, we don't want this bum knee. We don't want it. Hopefully it doesn't bite Sneed the same way it bit Juju. I mean, it could. We'll have to wait and see. But right now, I'm not hitting the panic button on it or anything. I think he's probably fine. They're just being cautious. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, that would probably be what I would think. Dude, let's talk about one more defender today. And this is a defender that we've not talked about yet. He's a linebacker, and it's not Cam Jordan. It is not Jack Cochran. Cole Christensen, baby. Cole Christensen lays out LaMichael Pirine on the check down in the flats and jars the ball loose. So Pirine fumbles. So anybody that says Pirine has a chance to make the team, guys, come on. He's clearly number 5 right now. And he's putting the ball on the ground. He's getting laid out by Cole Christensen. I tell you, man, I wish I had footage of that. I've looked all day long to find footage of that hit, man, because I wanted to see it, and there's nothing. Like, apparently nobody was paying any attention.
Probably not. Does the name P. Ryan bug you as much as it does me? I hate it.
I mean, I just think of Samaje P. Ryan. And
Right. Well, I've always hated that P. Ryan name. I don't know why it's always bugged me. Nothing against the people. Just, I don't know.
Is it just the way it's pronounced?
Maybe.
Like
Cobra Kai Tai
Ryan?
says 158 people, only 58 likes. Come on, fam. Trying to help. KT here. Get us to 100 likes. I've already dropped 10 memberships. Appreciate you, Cobra Kai Tai. You the man. Let's get it to 100 likes.
Cobra
That's not
Kai.
a big deal.
We get it up to 100
We got
likes, and
100
we're probably giving away more stuff.
Right. 165 in here right now. Just take 2 seconds. Hit that like button. It ain't going to hurt you. I promise. It'll do some good for the community here.
Oh, it's going to be nice. When you hit that like button, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen when you hit that like button. When you hit that like button, you're instantly probably going to stumble upon like $100 in your washer and dryer that you forgot about. You're going to find something. You're going to feel something in your couch, and you're going to be like, whoa, I thought I ate the last chocolate chip cookie. 5-second rule, and you're going to eat it. And it's going to be great. All good things will come to you when you hit that like button. I promise you. Before we get to more of the offense, I'm done talking about defense for now. Well, no, we got one more. Mike Edwards, baby. Hard pass bounces out of Sky Moore's arms into Mike Edwards. Dives for the interception. Sky was actually injured on that play, by the way.
I was going to ask if it was the same play.
Right. Pass tipped off Sky Moore's hands, jogged off the field, holding his hand. He did return. He returned probably the next play.
Jammed a finger or something probably.
Something like that, but I tell you, it popped off Sky. It was a good hit. Mike Edwards is always in the right spot.
The ball
People
hawk.
that are saying Mike Edwards isn't going to be on this team, I don't see how you're seeing that right now. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing Mike Edwards all over this roster. I'm seeing the roster being called the Mike Edwards roster at the moment. I could be wrong. I've been wrong about other things.
Got Don Weller with the 3 bomb. We appreciate you. Or is it Dan? I'm sorry, Dan. I'm
baby.
blind.
Steve's getting old. That eyesight's fading.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. But we appreciate you, Dan. Thanks for the support. I see the super sticker here. It kind of reminds me of daggone it, what's that show called? Is it Adventure Time or something? There's lemon grease on there, lemon grab, and he's like unacceptable. Like that's him.
He's got a big old head, man. He reminds me of myself a little. He's got that big ass head. That's what he's got. He's wearing size 8 hats like me. That
Probably.
big head.
Now, we
Everybody's
appreciate you, Dan. Thanks for the 3.
Yeah,
man.
we appreciate you, Dan. Everybody drop a legendary for him. Drop a legendary for Ty. Drop a legendary for Steven.
Even James.
Who was the other guy that donated? Hold up. There was another donation. I'll think of it. It's coming to me.
Wayne.
Wayne
with the 2 bomb.
With the 2. Everybody drop some ketchup. Drop some good stuff for him, man. We appreciate you guys being there. 162. You guys have got the likes up to 69. What? 69 likes.
69.
And we could possibly get to 100 very, very soon.
You could possibly get to 100 like in the next, 3 minutes would be awesome. Just go hit that like button, baby.
If this doesn't get a like, I don't know what will.
I'll see it.
James Palmer says, from my understanding, Chiefs running back Isaiah Pacheco should be cleared for contact by the 20th of August. That's only 18 more days. His hand is good. It's the shoulder that's left to be cleared. So we're going to see Isaiah Pacheco. He will be cleared for full contact within 18 days.
Very
That's
nice.
just less than 3 short weeks.
He should comfortably slide back into the starting role right at the beginning of the season. It should not be a big deal, hopefully, the way this
He said that.
But
I'm going to say this. What's the starting role? Because it's still Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to be here, and he's going to take some of those. Somebody's like, you guys are the last Clyde Edwards-Helaire fans on this earth. And I said, well, it's not about being a fan. It's about the fact that we know Andy likes Clyde. Clyde's still under contract. I don't see him trading him.
Right.
I think Clyde's going to be here. He's going to take some snaps.
Brad says I hit the like button and just dropped my phone. Good things did, in fact, not come to me by hitting like. But did it break, Brad?
But did it break, Brad?
If it didn't break, then that's what we helped you
Then
with.
guess what? That means if you
We
would have
stopped you
dropped
from breaking your phone. Yeah.
The power of the like prevented the breakage. And that's what happened, Brad. Don't bring the negativity, Bradley. Don't do it. First drive today that we had.
Tommy Rezach.
Yep. Chiefs capped off a drive with the first team offense. Had a nice pop to start as Mahomes completed 5 straight. How many? 5 straight? Drive stalled on an incompletion to Sky Moore. That was not the pick. So the pick would have ended the drive, but it was a bad pass, bad catch, something. I don't know. Harrison Butker comes on and misses the 42-yard field goal just left with a pretty good cross breeze. Steve, a lot of people keep asking me, are we going to see Butker struggle again this year? And I would have said no, but after today.
Mike, I mean, he come back with a good one. I mean, right after that.
He did.
And the thing about it is Butker, throughout Butker's tenure with the Chiefs, man, he's been pretty freaking solid. He has missed a lot. He'll randomly miss some stuff. He'll miss some extra points sometimes. He'll miss every now and again. But, man, if Butker don't have the biggest set of balls I ever seen when the pressure's on, he will flop them big things in a wheelbarrow and go out there and kick a field goal every time.
You have no marbles.
He got the marbles. We saw it, dude, back to back for the AFC Championship, for the Super Bowl. Butker was rock solid. Didn't shake him at all, Mike. He just had balls of steel.
Butker.
Not worried about Butker.
Well, like you said, it says Harrison Butker atones for his earlier miss and nails one from 52 to wrap special teams period. So he did come back. He busted one out from 52. I think Butker's just one of those kickers, man. You know, if everything's not 100%, like, you can't be super sure, but I tell you what, I'm going to be 85% on everything he's out there for.
Well, he will, like I said,
that's all you can do.
He'll miss from time to time. He will. But is there ever a time when Butker's kicking that you don't feel 100% confident he's going to hit it?
That he should hit it, right?
I've never, ever, been watching a game and Butker come in and kick and be like, oh, no, man. Like, I don't ever feel bad about it. Like, butt kicker's automatic most of the time. Things happen. Hey, you can't be 100% perfect. And like they said, there was a strong crosswind. Okay. Look, he didn't do the little lick his finger and check the wind first. If he would have done that, he'd have hit it.
I've got some highlights of Butker kicking in a minute. We'll watch. But I tell you what, I want to play a highlight from a wide receiver that I like to call Fogel. Ty Fryfogle. How many times do people talk about Ty Fryfogle? If you want Ty Fryfogle news, All Chiefed Up is the place. There's nobody else talking about Fryfogle. At Fryfogle's parents' dinner table, they ain't even talking about Ty Fryfogle.
Mike, pause on Ty Fryfogle, because I do love that kid, and we're going to talk about him. But Cobra Kai Ty says, does Butker need a shirt with a slap nuts on it? The Don't Be a Slap Nut shirt? I think he does need one of those. So if anybody wants to buy one and donate it, we'll try to figure out how to get it to Butker. I'd love to see him in a picture of a Don't Be a Slap Nuts.
We should just, if we could order one, we'd take it to him when we go to camp on the 15th. I'll throw it to him.
Harrison, we got you something. Don't be a slap nuts. Hit all
we
of
always
them
watch Harrison.
brother.
We watch Harrison and Tommy kick more than anything. We drive all the way to KC to watch those two guys kick balls. Back to Fryfogle, though. Back to Fryfogle before you give me the Harrison Butker slap nuts. By the way, we all need a nice slap nuts t-shirt. We all need to be reminded, don't be a slap nuts.
We need to be reminded that you can go to merch.allchiefedup.com, and there's an awesome selection of merchandise. There's slap nut shirts. There's Burrowhead My Ass shirts. There's the ACU crew shirts. You name it, we got it. They look good. They're nice. Speaking of, everybody that won something last month, every one of you, whether it was a slap nut shirts or you won stuff on the members only live stream, I got it all here. I got it all here. I'm shipping it out tomorrow. So you guys just hang on to your shorts and they'll be there before you know it. But yeah, go buy you something. It helps the channel out, and there's some cool stuff on there. So merch.allchiefedup.com.
Let's watch Fryfogle catch this ball from
Let's
Shane
do
Bouchel.
it.
Let's do it. Look at this. Bouchel back, just lofting it up. Look at Fryfogle going and getting it.
Fryfogle's no joke, man. Like, he gets left out of the conversation all too often. But I think he's out there putting in the work, man. And like you said, he's a big guy. I like him. I think he's all right.
Who'd he beat right there? Was that Josh Williams?
Watch it again. Let's see.
Was it 2-9?
Josh Williams is
one more time. Oh, yeah, that's right. I just feel like it says Williams on the back of that shirt. I'm not for sure, though.
It's definitely not Josh Williams. It's 2 numbers.
It's not Josh Williams, though. He is 2. I can't make out who that is. It's so fast. They're flying around so fast out there. But look, Ty Fryfogle's somebody nobody's even talked about. We're presumably not even talking about him for the practice squad. Because why? Everybody and their grandma talking about Justyn Ross, but there's another one. This fella, Nate Taylor. All right, I've seen enough. It's time for Nico Remigio to get more reps on the second team offense.
Very nice.
Steve, I've been talking about Nico forever. Nick Jacobs says Bouchel lofts up a fade to Remigio. He's able to make the body catch. Nico had himself another giant day. He's starting to catch fire. People are saying now he should be practicing with the second team. They're saying he could possibly fight for that 7th spot. And worst comes to worst, it's practice squad. So if he's practice squad, where's Freifogel? Freifogel's out.
Hey.
Poor Freifogel.
Hey, you. What would you do? What would you do if they took 7 receivers and Nico or Mihil made the squad? Who's off?
That means Justyn Ross fell short.
No.
It
Change
has
that
to be.
change that last name, baby.
You think Justyn Watson
Change
fell
that
short?
last name. No, they're gonna put him on there. It's making it difficult. Like I like Justyn Watson, but at the same time, sometimes I just dislike him because I feel like he's making it very difficult in the wide receiver room right now.
Steve, you want to read this?
Yeah, let's read it. Mahomes dropped a perfect ball in the bucket to Justyn Watson on a corner route. Watson with the catch while being heavily covered by Joshua Williams. This is why he's going to end up being on the roster. We already know Andy Reid likes him. Patrick Mahomes likes him. He does make plays. But gosh damn it, he pisses me off sometimes, Mike. Because it's like, how cool would it be if you just had Nico and Justyn Ross? You know, come on.
We have
Richie
we're
James.
so loaded. We're so loaded at wide receiver. It's weird. Like we're loaded, but it's a potential loaded. Does that make sense? We don't have the proven loaded. We have the potential loaded. I asked today. Warren Sapp posted up a tweet today and said the Chiefs have the 2nd highest paid salary cap on the offensive side of the ball. So I went and looked at it. Patrick Mahomes, somewhere around $38 million. Who do you think's second on our team with the cap this year on the offense?
Kels?
It's not Kelsey. He's 3rd. He's at like 14. $22 million. It was Joe Tooney.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Tooney.
Yeah.
Guess who
That
was
makes
number
sense.
4?
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a
$11 million. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He's not our number 1, by the way. They said Kadarius Toney was our number 1. So MVS is on par with a wide receiver 3 contract in the NFL.
If Kadarius Toney does not stay healthy and stay on the field, Marquez Valdez-Scantling will outright take that number 1 spot from him.
Yes.
I guarantee it.
Look, I asked, hey, if MVS if he is our number 3 receiver, and the closest one to him at the receiver, I think was Kadarius Toney. He holds like $1.8 million. Everybody else is playing for pebbles. So Kadarius Toney at 1.8, MVS at 11. And I asked Chiefs Kingdom, do you think he's overpaid just slightly? Did he get overpaid? Even with all the MVS hate, not a single person said that he was overpaid. They said that was a perfect contract number. And they said, Steve, I was trying to start trouble. That's what they said. And
Mike,
I said, nay.
You can't talk. You can't actually
Quit
discuss
being a troll.
football. You can't
Right.
discuss football without people saying you're starting
I
trouble.
said, look, quit being a troll, bro. I'm not trying to be divisive.
Pay
I'm
the
just
troll
asking
toll.
a question. Is $11 million for a wide receiver 3? Like, MVS, at $11 million, he's our highest paid wide receiver by $10 million. Doesn't
Mike,
he have to be wide receiver 1?
Stop starting trouble. Yogi with the 5 bomb. What's up, Yogi? Good to see you, my man. Appreciate the 5. He says, we got rich people problems at wide receiver. I tell you what, we do. And that's the only rich people problems I have, I promise, is that. The wide receiver room for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, we're poor in life, but we're rich with the Chiefs. And
But
that's all that matters.
Yogi just made us $5 richer, Mike, because he supports the channel, and we appreciate you,
Yeah,
Yogi. You the man.
Drop a legendary for Yogi.
Yes, sir. Some ketchup. Put it in the chat. We got 200 people in here right now. We just passed the 200 mark.
Oh, yeah.
So please take a second to hit that like button. Get this out to more people. Takes
We're
2
at
seconds.
84. We're at 84 likes. Let's get it to 100.
Yeah, we want to get it to 100 likes. It shouldn't be difficult, guys.
And
Just
we're going to
a
start
couple
throwing
seconds.
around some memberships. I know
But if
people's going to start
If you're
doing
new to the channel and you love the freaking Kansas City Chiefs, hit the sub button. Hang out with us more often. We are the place to talk about Kansas City Chiefs football. We talk about football 98.9% of the time. We'll randomly talk about some stuff that doesn't matter, but just all in fun. Hit that sub button. Hang out with us more often. You guys are awesome. Glad to see everybody in here tonight.
Can we get to somebody finally? Can we get to Justyn Ross?
Let's do it.
Look at Patrick Mahomes. Look at these quarterbacks looking at him
Justyn freaking
with their hands
Ross.
on their hips, just looking at Ross, and they're saying, "Look at that fine physical
marveling.
specimen."
Said,
Look
finally.
at Kelsey. Kelsey saying, "Look at this young stud out here about to break
They said-
some ankles."
The prophet has arrived, sir.
Hey, Andy Reid took the mic today. The
Hmm.
Andy Reid presser. Chiefs confirmed that Dana, Fortson, Sneed, Tony missed the practice. Tommy Townsend had an ankle sprain, but Andy said it was not too bad. Sneed had some inflammation. They asked him about Justyn Ross. What did he say? Chiefs head coach Andy Reid says that wide receiver Justyn Ross is doing good following his injury redshirt year. He's done a nice job. Listen, had a good offseason, and then he's worked his tail off here. Is that a more Andy Reid thing to say, he's worked his tail off? He just needs to keep doing that and push through it. He's got the right mindset to do that. Once Andy Reid made those comments, Steve, Chiefs Twitter went crazy. Ross hysteria went through the roof. It was Justyn Ross mania. And they all have come back to the bandwagon. They were on it,
Justyn Ross
and then they were off it. And now they're on
roller coaster. They've been riding the coaster.
This.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Justyn Ross is going to be the next best receiver, the next big thing in the NFL. He's going to be freaking amazing. He's our number one. Just wait and see, guys. Just wait and see. We'll show you. He's going to be amazing.
And then camp started, and they said,
when he's on the bubble, when they're like, oh, maybe he won't make this team, I'm going to look like a jackass. No. I never said that about Justyn Ross.
Richie James, Justin Watson, nay. But then after Andy Reid, look at it now. Justyn Ross is on the roster.
I've never left the Justyn Ross train. I've been on it the whole time.
Heard that 5 times today. I've been there since the beginning. Yeah, with a couple pit stops, brother.
I'm the damn conductor of the freaking Justyn Ross train, okay?
Hey, look, Justyn Ross, I don't know if he's going to make the team. I still don't know if he's going to make it. It's going to be tough. Let's be completely honest. It's going to be tough.
He's going to make it. He's going to make it. He's going to freaking
make it. Do we take 7?
Don't care. He's making it.
He's making it with 6, you say?
He's making it. Monty, better late than never, my man. Good to see you here.
Okay.
Hope you're doing all good today. Let's look at a question here while we're slowly coming back down off the Justyn Ross high for 1 second before you pump us back through the freaking roof. I got a question right here that I wanted to take if I think I didn't lose it. Oh, Linebacker Stevens. He says, who will have a better career, Ross or Rice?
Ooh,
boom.
That's a good one.
That's a bomb.
Here's what I think you should do. I think you should read the poll results and then start a new poll with this question, and let's let the ACU crew tell us who's going to do it. There's 210 in here. I want to see all 210 of you voting for this because this is a hot question.
Well, let me end this poll.
In the poll. I don't remember what it was.
87% think that Justyn Ross will play and will clear 300 yards receiving this season coming up. And I just want to, while I'm talking, Mike, I just want to shout out Cobra Kai Ty with another 5 gifted. And I seen a ghost. Freaking Jack Green with a gifted membership. What's up, Jack? Good to see you, my man. I know you said you've been working yourself to death out in the heat.
Jack with a 5 bomb.
Glad to see you taking your time off here and chill and talk about the Chiefs. And, hey, he's been on Richie James since way back when.
Right.
That's his man right there.
He's been on Richie James when Richie James was in middle school. Jack Green has been preaching Richie James. The book of Richie. He's got it. Give him the credit because Richie James has actually looked good. Richie James is going to make that team. Thanks, Jack. We appreciate it. Everybody throw a legendary in the chat.
Jack.
For Jack.
Jack
Steve,
back.
you can go ahead and make the new poll.
Jack Black. What's this poll?
Who's going to have the better career as a Chief? Justyn Ross or Rashee Rice? 214 in here right now.
And then I'll give my
answer. Please vote. Hit that like button. We just passed 102. That's why Cobra Kai Ty threw out some memberships.
Because he's the man.
We got some new members, by the way. Let's go through and read the new members while you're wrapping up this poll.
Go ahead.
What do we have? Let me find it. We have Chief KT gifted the membership. Good job, Chief KT.
Oh, I got it.
All right. We have T Wash gifted the membership. We have Blueberry Wilbur. What a name. I love Blueberry Wilbur. Lisa McKenrick, Still Gaming. Reach out, all of you guys. Be sure to thank Jack Green. Thank Cobra Kai Ty for those. And we're at 111 likes right now.
Welcome to
Let's
the
get it to
ACU
150.
crew.
Why stop at 111? We got 211 here.
Hey,
let's push it to 150.
150 is light work, guys. Go hit that like button if you haven't already. And if you're new to the channel and you love the Chiefs, hit that sub button. Hang out with us more often. Mike, the poll's up. You guys go vote on this poll. I want to see as many people as possible vote on this poll. Right. So go hit that. Who's going to have the better career? And that was a question from who was it? I'm sorry, Linebacker Stevens.
Yes.
So yeah, who's going to have the better career, Ross or Rice? Well, while you guys are voting, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to answer. Who do you think my answer is, Mike?
I think you're going to go with Rasheed Rice.
I think you're correct, sir.
That's who I
it's
would go with
I think
as
it's
well.
a safer pick, right? Like,
Yes.
granted, there's a good chance Justyn Ross could have a better career than Rasheed Rice. He's got the ability to do it, but he's also got the injury history to tag along with it. Rice doesn't have that connotation, that negative connotation there. He doesn't have that big red flag. I think Rice is similar to Justyn Ross in ways. They're kind of similar as receivers, and I don't know, man. That's why I'm picking Rice. It's only because of the injury factor.
Right. I'm going to pick Rasheed Rice, too. I think Rasheed Rice has looked really good. I think he may beat the Andy Reid rookie wide receiver stigma that gets thrown around. I think he may have to do that this year. I think him and Mahomes are on the same page. I think they look good. He's a big red zone target. He's tough after the catch. He can get himself open. He can make the tough catches. I think Rasheed Rice is the real deal, and I think with Patrick Mahomes, we're going to see it. You may not see it in the preseason. We've talked about this. You may see some of these guys that you think are going to flash in preseason games. It might not happen because Blaine Gabbert's still learning a playbook. Shane Buechele's not there yet. So you may not see these guys flash in big games in the preseason because of the quarterbacks throwing them the ball. But just remember, if Mahomes was in there, these guys would be killing it. So I think they're going to do a lot of recycling through the first team. You're going to see a lot of different wide receivers playing with the first team so they can put that on film.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I can't wait to watch that against the Saints.
Well, I'm right there. I'm right here with Chad, man. He says every time I go watch those Rasheed Rice highlights, the more excited I get about him. Dude has everything, so much potential with him. That's exactly right. And you can say the same thing for Justyn Ross. You can get really pumped on him. The only difference is Rasheed Rice was doing this last year. Justyn Ross, it's been like 3 or 4 years, right? Like it's been a minute before he's really went off. But yeah, man, I'm just excited about this wide receiver core in general. I'm excited about these two. I'm excited about the addition of Jack Greensman, Richie James. I'm excited about.
Did you see where
Nico,
T. Higgins come
possibly
out?
Nico.
Did you see where T. Higgins come out and said that Justyn Ross was the real deal? Get on the hype train. He's backing up his Clemson boy.
What? I can respect it.
He said it. Michael Parsons come out the other day and said, look, y'all been sleeping on him. Justyn Ross has been that guy since Clemson. People are starting to pay attention.
Well, these are guys that played in college with him and saw him tear them up.
And that's what we said.
Right?
Putting Justyn Ross on the practice squad, he will not clear waivers. It's not going to happen. There's too much hype around this kid. I think everybody that passed on him sees that he's maybe back.
Right.
And I don't think – because he gets drafted if he wasn't injured.
Boat says, we give y'all 100 likes and your greedy butt wants more, fam.
I want all of them.
Yes, we are. Who's the greedy ones here? There's 222 people watching. There's 220.
Yeah.
We're not charging you to watch. We just asked you to hit a like button.
Don't be greedy.
Who's the
I
greedy
don't
one
be greedy.
here?
Hey, I'll give you something. If this don't deserve a like, I don't know what will. I found you guys the footage of the Rasheed Rice end around the other day from practice where he took it to the house.
Ooh, let's watch it.
We were just talking about Rasheed Rice. Watch this, bad boy. This is sweet. Look at Mahomes putting him in motion. He said, here you go, take it. He's gone.
I like the burst I see from him, along
What
with
a
his
burst.
size.
What a burst.
Like,
Did you
he's
see
such a
Josh
big-
Williams?
He's a big, solid dude, and he's still got like great bursts.
Hey, Joshy boy could not run him down. That's a big fella out there running. Rasheed Rice is going to be nasty to deal with. He's going to be nasty to deal with.
I'm glad he's a Chief.
Dude, it's going to be so nice. Speaking of end arounds, though, check this one out. I got a clip from today. Sky Moore with a little trickery, a little end around for Sky Moore. Check this one.
Moore. Is it a jet sweep?
Look, you
What
got
we got?
Gray in motion. Fake. Here it comes.
Yep.
Look at Noah Gray out there putting that lead block on. He missed.
Hey, I'm going to say this right now. And you guys might not agree with me. It might be a hot take. But I think Sky Moore will execute the jet sweep better than jet sweep man himself, McCole Hardman.
Oh.
I think that he will be more effective. I think he's
can
got better
see
vision.
that.
I think he's got better vision than Hardman. I think he's got almost equal speed, but I feel like he's got better field vision than McCole Hardman. Because there were times where McCole Hardman could have just absolutely, took it to the house, and it's like, dude, why'd you run up that guy's back? Like,
Right.
I don't know. I have faith in Sky Moore. I mean, you guys know that. I've been talking about him nonstop this offseason because he's going to be a beast. It's going to be awesome.
Can I want to give a shout out to Samantha Watts in the house. She's
What's up,
giving a
Samantha?
shout out from Mazatlan, Mexico.
Mazatlan. Get it right.
Mazatlan. Sorry, I say Mazatlan.
Hey, look.
Mazatlan.
You know
Look at
why I
that.
know it's Mazatlan?
Because that's a restaurant we eat at.
There's some awesome restaurants around here called El Mazatlan.
Yeah.
and they're delicious. And we also got
Samantha.
Brent.
Appreciate
Brent
you,
with the
Samantha.
member for 2 months. He says, "Did you guys already talk about Tyreek saying Jalen was a better QB than Pat in the Super Bowl? I like Hill, but he talks too much." Shout out to the ACU crew. Shout out to you, Brent. Thanks for
we
being
try
a
not
member.
to talk about Tyreek.
I did
'cause
see that actually, but we haven't talked about it
that's
because
what
it's
he
a joke,
wants, isn't
right?
it?
It's a joke.
Every time we talk about Tyreek, it's always because he says something stupid.
And you already know if like someone calls him out on it, he's going to be like, "I meant just for that one game he had better stats."
It's just
It's
not.
like, you know
that's
what?
not true
I'll
either.
tell
By
you
the
what.
way,
I'll tell you what. Jalen Hurts was the best running back in the Super Bowl. He was not the best quarterback.
yeah.
End of story.
Whatever.
Look,
I
man,
ain't buying it.
did I say Jalen? What did I say? Jalen Hurts, whatever. But either way,
Who did you say?
I don't know. I feel like I said Watts, but maybe I'm wrong.
Don't be
Jalen
Jalen.
Hurts. I like Jalen Hurts. I think he's a good kid, and I think he's overachieved. Like all that he went through in college, like moving around and everything, and I think he's overachieved. I think he's good, but I do think he's a touch overrated. Just think so. I just think so.
Yeah. Wait, was it? Oh, Annette. Sorry. Annette says I can't find the like button. Annette, YouTube does this. YouTube makes it hard. I think what you got to do is you got to
They make
close
our
the
life
live
hard.
chat. You got to X out the live chat. You got to click the like button. Then you got to hit live chat again. If you're watching on your phone, if you're watching on a computer,
Should just be
if
able
you're
to
watching on
hit
a computer, you
like,
should just be able to click the like button. You should see it. So that's what I'm assuming. But we appreciate you watching anyways, and thanks for trying to figure out how to hit the like button, because sometimes it's just it's the effort that counts, you know. It's the effort that counts.
Cobra Kai Ty says I got Jalen mixed up with the whacker. He said I can't be doing that.
Oh, Deshaun. You said Deshaun?
I'm sorry, Jalen Hurts. I should never ever. That's bad. He's not a whacker. Well,
Right.
maybe. Who knows?
Tony Bone. He says, Mike and Steve, I'm going to be at Gay House Stadium. Arrowhead. Hey,
Yeehaw.
come on now. It's Arrowhead. When the Chiefs play, love to hook up with you, dude. Chiefs all day. Who are we watching the Chiefs play? If we go to that game, we'll definitely.
I'm thinking he was trying to say Jets, maybe.
The Jets play the Chiefs. Did we play the Jets at Arrowhead this year? I thought we
I
went
don't
to
know.
New York.
I don't know. I'd have to look at it.
I'm
But
not
what
for
else
sure
could
either.
beats be? What could have
I don't know.
autocorrect got him?
Autocorrect got you, bro.
He got you. They got Tony Bone the way they get you.
It did. But if we're there that game, why not? We'll say hey. Don't know what games we're going to be at, though, for real.
We'll definitely let everybody know when we plan some things. But, man, there's a lot going on in the personal lives of the Williams brothers. So schedules are tight. Schedules are super tight. And we'll get it all together, though, when we figure it out.
Yeah. The cultivar. I don't know what that means, but I like it. He says, I'm amped up about this kid, and our wide receiver room in general cannot wait. Man, I tell you, Justyn Ross got everybody pumped. Can I show y'all Justyn Ross catch from today? How about that?
Let's look at Justyn Ross catch a ball.
Here's an out angle, a wide view. Here we go. Mahomes going to hit him. Here he is. He's man-to-man out here on the right side. Poor Josh Williams. Just couldn't hang. He couldn't hang. And then here's another view of it from a different angle. So right here, you see it from this angle. Some grainy old footage for some reason. But
Hey.
I tell you what,
Man. Josh Williams is probably tired of Mahomes picking on him. He said, look,
Right.
this is what teams tried to do to me all last year. Why are you still doing it to me?
did Mahomes throw that ball?
I think it was, right?
Let me watch one more time.
You
Let's
said
watch
it.
one more time.
You
Why not?
said Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, it is Mahomes. Okay, I was making sure I didn't see him on the sideline, but that was the other play. Yeah. Yeah, Pacheco out there, too, running. Nick
You
Bolton's
think,
covering
you think
him.
Blaine Gabbert's throwing that ball?
No. Hey, Blaine Gabber's been struggling just a little bit, man. He's been struggling just a tad bit. But I tell you what, when he does throw the ball well, he puts some zip on it. He's got a good arm. I'll give him that. I think he'll be fine. I've just about showed you guys every good highlight I got. I've got a few more we'll save for just a few minutes. But, yeah, the Ross hype continued today, Steve. Not only did Andy Reid come out and say it, look at this one. Ari Myrov comes out, 32 NFL teams, 32 players, one team from each team who intrigues me the most. He picked Justyn Ross.
Very intriguing guy.
Here we go. It says now he's fully healthy. Ross has earned considerable praise from Mahomes and has made several highlight catches in both minicamp and training camp. The Chiefs have many wide receiver options on their roster, and Ross is vying for a spot. Sparked it again, man. There was so much Ross hype today. So much Ross hype.
There's gonna be, dude. If he keeps performing at the level he's performing at, I get it. It's camp, but I mean, this is the most we've got to see of Justyn Ross since he played with Clemson. Like,
Yep.
I mean, think about it. So yeah, it's easy to get a little excited about it. Kid looks good. He looks sharp.
He spoke at the presser today, man.
What do you have to say?
They don't routinely. He said he deleted his Twitter. I went and looked. His Twitter's still on there. So either he's tricking us.
He deleted it off his phone, I bet.
Yeah, he either deleted it off his phone.
He don't want to look at it during camp because, man, I'm telling you, you kind of hit the nail on the head earlier. Justyn Ross has been so freaking hyped since he came in that I feel like he gets on there and scrolls. He sees this crap, and I think some pressure builds on his shoulders.
Right.
Man.
He said that he doesn't want to look at the praise, and he doesn't, negative too. He don't want any of it. He just don't want expectations.
He wants to focus.
But you're right. He either deleted it off his phone, but his profile's still active, or he's pulled a fast one on us and he deleted Twitter and he picked up X, and now he's playing that game with us. He's like,
Right.
"Hey,
Dude,
I got rid of Twitter."
I'm all on board with X. I think it's a cooler logo. I like it better than Twitter.
Steve, you're gonna
There's
get blasted for that.
There's one
People
problem.
are so butthurt.
They can
over
get
that.
mad about it all they want. I don't care. Twitter was a sad, sorry place anyway. But X, okay, I'm good with it. I'm good with the black and white. I'm good with the logo. I'm good with it being called X. But there's one glaring problem. What do you call a tweet? Like, we can't keep calling it tweet.
Well, they switched that today. It's not a retweet anymore. It's called a repost.
Okay, I'm cool with that. But what are we?
switched it.
Are they just a post now? They post it on X.
Right. I guess you post on X.
We just
you don't
eliminate
tweet on
tweet
Twitter.
altogether.
I guess tweeter twatter. I don't know, man.
What?
Wait, what did I say? That's a twatter. I don't even
You
know if
said
that's legal.
Pete's what?
Tweet Sweeney. Tweet. I don't know. Anyway, one more Ross thing before we stop talking about old Ross. Justyn Ross with a terrific catch on a deep fade from Mahomes. 15, placed it well. Ross comes up with it. Josh Williams. That was the clip we actually seen. Wanted to make sure Tommy got some credit on that tweet. By the way, since Tommy's been on the show, he was saying that he has trouble competing with the bigger guys in camp, like the Pete Sweeneys and the
Right.
Adam Teichers. But ever since he's come on the show, Steve, he's getting a lot more credit on Twitter. I see a lot more
Good.
people following him, and I
Good.
appreciate the ACU crew helping Tommy out and getting him going because he does good work, man. He's a good guy. He actually wrote me on X. I wanted to say Twitter. He actually DM'd me on X, and he said, "I hope I was good, and I hope you guys had a good time with me, and I delivered." And I said, "Man, we appreciated all your insight. The ACU crew appreciated your insight, and you're welcome back anytime." And that's
he said,
true.
he said to thank all you guys for the awesome questions that you gave him while he was here.
Right, for sure. And by the way, we can't go without saying, if you're gonna be in Kansas City on August 15th, you have to come to this.
You need to come
Chew
hang
the
out with
crew.
us.
Chew with the crew. We're going to be at Zarda in Blue Springs. You cannot miss this. Tickets are $10. I want to tell you, we charge $10 for a ticket, not because we wanted money. Nay, we don't get any of it. That's going to go to Zarda. That goes to Zarda, and that's going to book that private room. You can come hang out with us. You're going to be able to hang out with Lance Twidwell. You're going to be able to hang out with Haley Lewis. And by the way, the beautiful and talented Haley Lewis announced today she is a new host at KC Sports Network. They have hired her on, Steve. She's going to get to stay in Kansas City covering some Chiefs stuff in some capacity with KC Sports Network. BJ Kissel had a lot of money in the bank, and he hired a lot of people today.
I didn't know that KC Sports Network was such a conglomerate, like big. Like I got 40 people on the
either.
freaking payroll.
That's a lot, right? Like,
like-
dude, we can never do that. It's me and Steve. I'm
We don't
working
have
from
a payroll.
sun up to sundown. Right. We don't have a payroll. We don't even have a I don't even know. Dude, we're working sun up, sundown, putting in all this stuff. We're working day jobs, and we're still trying to do this. And these guys are hiring like 14, 15. They probably got 30 people on the staff.
Boy,
no
making it
wonder
easy
these
for
guys
them,
are putting
huh?
out stuff, man. I swear. But, hey, we keep grinding. Nothing's easy. But get on out there August 15th. Come say, hey, $10 a ticket. If you buy a ticket, you will get a signed poster. We're going to be doing posters. We'll sign them. Haley will be there. You can take pictures with all of us. She'll sign your poster probably. Lance Twidwell from The Spoken, he'll be there. We're also talking Cole from How About Those Chiefs said he may drop in. Jason Dunn, ex-Chiefs tight end, former tight end, played at EKU. He said if he's in town, which he plans on being, he may drop in too. So there's several people that may drop in. Go get those tickets. There's only a few left. And if you're a member, we're going to give away a couple sets tomorrow night on our Members Only Live. So
yeah.
We'll
What time will we
that.
do in that Members Only live stream tomorrow, Mike?
Well, here's the thing. I wanted to run this by some peeps. We were going to do a Members Only Live. But then we thought, hey, the Hall of Fame game's tomorrow night. Should we live stream the Hall of Fame game? We don't live stream Chiefs games. Maybe we should live stream this one and talk. So we talked about it, but that's the Members Only Live. So the only way we could do it is if the Members Only said, hey, we'll forego the Members Only Live and let everybody come in. We'll live stream the game. And during the game, we can give away stuff to the members. That'd be the only way we could do it. Otherwise, we're either going to have a Members Only or a live stream, and we can't do both unless the members say it's okay.
Yeah.
That'd be the only way to do it.
Let me look at the poll that we have up right now.
Right. Go for it.
Okay. 72% out of 93 think that Rashee Rice is going to have a better career than Justyn Ross. I would say the injuries play a big part in that. So I'm going to put up a poll. This is for the members out there. I mean, everybody's free to vote, I suppose. I don't think I can do it to where only they can vote. But
right.
Yeah. Do you guys want to are you willing to give up your members only live stream this month for an open stream of the game?
Open live stream of the Hall of Fame.
I mean, we're still gonna treat it to where you guys get
Browns
to win your
Jets
stuff.
and we still are going to do giveaways live during the game, but only the members will be eligible. So it's not going to be open to everybody, even though they're here, but they can watch. And I tell you what, that might incentivize people to go ahead and become a member. Maybe they want some of this stuff. Maybe they'll say, hey, I'd like to be a member. Boom. Maybe you guys can gift them memberships too at the last second. But yeah, we'll do that while Steve's getting that poll going. Let's talk about Sky Moore a little bit, baby. Mahomes rifles one a crossing pattern to Sky Moore in double coverage during 7-on-7. Sky Moore continues to have a good camp. Already showed a nice end-around play. So he's looking really good out there. And then a lot of people say, do we need any more wide receivers? I guess so, because check this one out, Steve. ML Football says breaking XFL superstar wide receiver Ja'Cour Pearson is working out for the Chiefs this week, says a source. I spoke with Ja'Cour, who confirmed he plans to work out for the Super Bowl champions this season. That kid is fast. He is he's like Dante Hall. He's like Kadarius Toney. He's everything. He is quick. I think he leads the XFL in receptions and receiving yards, maybe. Not 100% sure. Don't hold me to that. Don't watch a lot of XFL. But check out this highlight. Let's watch this. I want you to watch this dude, how shifty he is. He says, whoop, and he's gone. He just dropped every single player out there and said, not today.
I have no idea who this guy is.
Ja'Cour Pearson.
I like the song, though. I wish the song was still playing.
Dude, Pearson is the man. Like, he has done some stuff. I recommend anybody go on YouTube after the stream, put in Ja'Cour Pearson XFL highlights, watch his college highlights. He can flat out play. It's kind of cool that the Chiefs are looking at those kind of players, though, and still bringing them in. And I guess they still think we need wide receiver help. What is going on? We got so many we can't keep them. We're trying to bring in another one.
Why not?
What is going on?
Why not?
Hey, the rich get richer, man. The rich get richer. That's what it's about. Can we talk about some running backs? You want to talk about running backs? What about this guy? What's our feelings on Clyde?
Allaire.
I want to tell you what they said about
my
Clyde
feelings
today.
on Clyde is that
Read that one.
he would be the guy that I picked to be with me during a zombie apocalypse.
did.
But anyway, Tommy Rizach, he says Clyde Edwards-Helaire has shown some nice bursts on some runs during 9-on-7.
He is. Hey, he's
Hey.
getting some carries and he's looking good, and they've
He's
already
gonna
complimented this guy
play.
over and over.
He's going to be on the team. He's going to play. I don't know why people think he's not going to be.
Right. He's going to be out there, man.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people keep saying Deneric Prince. Love Deneric Prince. I just don't see him coming in and taking Clyde's stuff. And I know Pacheco did last year, but Pacheco would not have done that if Clyde would not have been injured. So Let's watch Deneric Prince return some kickoffs. How about that? This is probably what he's going to do when he makes the squad, because I think Deneric Prince is he's sharpied in right now. Here he is getting a kickoff. He's in the end zone. He's a little deep. By the way, those new kickoff rules, you seen that where they said they're going to experiment with that? I hope they
Yeah,
don't do that.
he could just take he could call a fair catch right there on that and just get it at the 25.
Right. Well, they're also experimenting with like XFL kickoff, where like they put everybody at like the 30-yard line. and you
No,
only
they
gotta
need
run, like, 10 yards.
no. They
I
can't
don't
do
want to
that
see that
dumb
either.
stuff. I hate when people I understand people want to evolve the game and they want to do this and that, but I have no interest in changing the rules of the game. I just don't. Like, leave it the freak alone. Like, they've already changed it enough. Like, I don't like a lot of the rules that we have now. I think it's stupid. Quit. Just stop.
Dude, but
it's
I'll
perfect
say,
the way it is. Let's just leave it alone.
there's a lot of people out there that was like, yeah, man, this sounds like a great idea.
That's
and
so
I'm like,
stupid.
what are we doing right now? Like,
It's
why are we
dumb.
trying to change the game so much? They're even talking about, I seen the article today and said these padded helmets, they said these are doing such a good job that they think in the future they're going to start wearing these.
No.
That's what they've
Absolutely
said.
freaking
They're
no.
already shopping it, Steve. Hey, we've already said this. They've already made the quarterback almost untouchable. We've seen it with Chris Jones. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't put a yellow jersey on him and you never can touch him. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't go to flag football within 5 years the way it's going. They are literally taking
guys,
all the fun out of the sport.
We can't
I
let that
know.
happen. You guys, all you guys that are sissies that watch
Raise some
and
hell
think that these
about
are good
this.
ideas, like, just stop. You're ruining it for everybody else. Stop it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand it, man, because to me, we watch football because it is you're not going to you're not going to the NHL and trying to like screw hockey up, man. Those dudes fight and everything. We're
Right.
trying to get fights in the NFL. Remember Kelsey? They said,
Yeah.
let's just fight it out. And these are players wanting this, man. The players do not want to see this crap.
What if that
It's
was the
got to
overtime
end,
rules?
man.
What if the overtime rules was no coin flip? There's a
Just
fist
a
fight
fight.
in the logo on the 50-yard line. The winner.
I'm down. Then you have to make a roster spot for your enforcer. And, okay, who would be the Chiefs enforcer if we had to have one of those, Steve? Who would you pick? If you have to take them off the 53-man, who's the enforcer? I know your instinct says Kelsey. He's been throwing those left hooks lately.
Nah.
But I don't think you can go with him. He's too pretty.
Nah, I wouldn't. I would not put Kelsey up against a fight with a lot of these guys. I'm
Would
sorry.
you put Butker out there?
Just have him kick him in the balls as hard as he
What
can.
if the kickers have to fight? Like, you just have to fight the kickers, like mandatory.
Because then everybody would have like MMA fighters as kickers, bro.
Well, you ain't gonna kick no extra points, but you'll win the overtime toss.
Let's see. Who would I put out there
Who
right
would you?
now? I don't know. That's Trey Smith.
That's a good one.
I think he's got the size. He's mean.
Right.
I think that's it. He's not gonna fight fair. He's gonna make sure he wins. That's who I'm going
I was
with.
thinking like Danny Shelton, but then like Danny Shelton's probably gonna get worked because he's a little
That's more
slow.
like if they were doing a sumo wrestling. If they had to put a
Right.
diaper on in sumo wrestle,
Hey,
I'd pick Danny Shelton.
Man, I tell you, one of those big defensive ends though, like Kane Doe, 260, 6'5", I bet you he could throw something.
I bet Trey
I don't know
Smith
if
could
I'd-
pick him up and throw him though.
That's true. He'd probably throw him. So
Yeah.
who knows? That's a question for another day. That's a question for
Well,
another day.
Creed's like country strong, like country boy strong, like eat a lot of corn as a child.
Right.
It's corn. Hey, man, maybe that's the way we go.
Maybe. Hey, Mahomes did a presser today. Said first time we've heard from Mahomes in a bit. Said he's been in touch with Chris Jones, just talking football.
I saw
Not
this.
talking contract. He just said the contract's going to work itself out. Mahomes is confident. Are you as confident as Mahomes is going to work out? Because I'm still on Chris Jones is going to get in here maybe by weekend. Even
Yeah.
though it is Wednesday,
It's happening.
time is getting short.
It's happening, baby. That's all I got to say. I'm not worried about it. I just think it's something that they have to do. I think they know they have to do it. You can't tank your defense right now in the middle of a dynasty in Mahomes' prime. You can't do it. Like Chris Jones has got to be realistic a little bit as well, but I think it goes both ways. They're going to meet. They're going to come up with a good contract. It's going to get done. Not worried about it.
Right. We got 145 likes. We need 5 more to get to 150. So if you're in here and there's 201 watching, go ahead, hit that like button, baby. We appreciate it. If you haven't subbed already, we know you love the Kansas City Chiefs, or you wouldn't be here right now. So if you want to hear the best Chiefs banter back and forth, we talk about rumors, we talk about news, we do analysis, we talk about crap like zombie apocalypse.
We do it all.
That's what they were talking about. Just hit that sub button. Click sub, click the little bell, ding, 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 ring a ding. It'll tell you when we come out with videos. Become a member, ACU Crew $4.99, or people give them away. We're over 150 right now. You know what that means? I'm going to give a sub away in the chat. Why not?
A membership, sir?
Yeah, I'm going to give away a membership. I'm sorry, not a sub. I wish I could give away a sub. I'd be giving away more subs, by the way. I'd be like, sir, you're not subbed. Take this. Take this from me.
Yep. Subscribers have slowed down just a little bit in the last week or so. We hit that 11K mark, and then it's kind of
I'll tell you why.
Slow.
People are starting to get back into football, but with people starting to get back into football, the channels and all the aggregate, like the goat farm sites,
the fake crap,
and like even today, you had Good Morning Football at camp today. They streamed Chiefs camp all day long. So aggregate sites all day long just recorded NFL Network and put
the
it
goat
on.
farm from Pakistan knows all about what the Chiefs did today.
Right.
And you know, if you click it and you watch it, they just rip it off of ESPN and throw it on there sideways.
It's just ESPN. So you guys go watch NFL Network. Don't watch the goat farm.
They will
it kills
own
us.
the search bar. Them
They
and Cole.
own you. Right. So, Mike. I gifted Hermes. Congrats, Hermes. Congrats, my friend. Hermes is how I'm going to pronounce it. And I appreciate you being a member. And let's hope tomorrow you win something. Do you want me to show you what we got given up for auction? You want me to find it? You want me to give?
Yeah, let's look at it. What do you got?
Oh, everything's going to fall. I know it. I got a mess.
Did you say for auction? What are you talking about? Are you talking about giving the giveaway?
Yeah, not for auction. I said the wrong thing.
Mike's trying to swindle you guys.
Here we go. It's a Chiefs. It's made of wood.
Made of wood.
Chiefs country, baby. An American flag. It's got the hanger on the back, so you can hang it on your wall. Ching, ching, ching.
Hey, you know what? That's awesome because I have one of those and I love it. It's actually back.
Right.
So
I also have one.
We're there.
So we both have one of these. If you want us to sign it first, we'll sign it. I don't really think it needs our signatures on it because we're not that cool. But if you want something like that, we will do it. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I thought we'd give this away. We're also going to give away, like I said, 2 sets, so 4 tickets. Let me find somewhere to put this so I don't break it. 4 tickets to the Chew with the Crew event. And then what do you guys think? Would you guys like us to give away a replica ring, a replica Super Bowl ring? Again, can't afford the real deal. That's like 10, 15, 20 grand. But if you guys would like a replica ring, let us know in the chat if you think that's a cool giveaway, and we'll order you one, and we'll send it your way.
Can you get me one while you get one for them?
You know, why not? Why not? We'll all get rings together. We'll have a ring ceremony.
I have the old one here. I have the Super Bowl 54.
What's it look like? Show us, so that way everybody knows what the quality.
Screw my camera up. My camera's been stupid lately. Like it'll focus in and then it won't ever focus back. But hey, let's give it a shot.
Oh yeah, that's looking suave.
It's not working that well.
We see it. I tell you, but we might give away one of those if that's something you guys would like. Last time we give away some of our merch. I don't want to do the merch thing again. We give away a Derek Johnson signed autographed jersey. We could go that route again, but I was like, hey man, let's have some. Let's get a sign. Let's do something different, and then we'll go back on those. But I do think the ring was a cool idea. Everybody's saying they like the ring, so yeah, everybody's liking the ring. I like that.
I want to start wearing this as a pinky ring. Like I'm gonna pull like the high school thing, like the girls would do when they had their boyfriend's class rings and they put yarn around the bottom.
Right.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make this a pinky ring.
Right. Josh says, I got my knockoff ring and it's fabulous. Josh, let me know where you got your ring. Send a link to us in our Gmail, allchiefedup@gmail.com. I may go to you, since you are condoning how good it is, I may go with your supplier to buy the rings for the people that win them tomorrow night because I want a nice quality ring. I've seen them where you can get them with the little boxes so you can keep them, all sorts of stuff. So I thought that was a cool giveaway. And,
like this?
Right. Yeah, there it is.
Bing. Oh,
HD Chiefs fan says,
lost it.
Season ticket holders get a paperweight that is a replica of the ring. I like it, but I was like, who uses a paperweight these days? You're right, man. The paperweight. I'll
I
say
don't want your papers blowing away.
right, but it is kind of cool. I want to be a season ticket holder. I think it's about time, Steve. I think next season we're going to be season ticket holders.
Why not?
If we can get to go full time here within the next year, which we got a whole year to build this thing up. If we can get to 20,000, I think we should reward ourselves with season tickets next year. We should celebrate with the crew more often.
I do want to make this a full-time gig, and we could put so much more time and effort into it. We put a lot of work into this thing as is, so we appreciate all your guys' support. You guys are amazing. You're the reason why we do it. Even when we're tired and we don't have time, we still make sure to get some content out there because we know you guys will consume it, and we appreciate that, and we love talking with you guys about it and everything. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the freaking like button. Where you been at? Go ahead and do that. If you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. We're trying to get to 20K by the end of the season. That was a nice little goal set by the ACU crew here themselves.
Yes.
We thought it was a ambitious goal, but I think we can get it done, especially with your all's help. I see Chris Wright in the house. What's up, legend? Good to see you, my man.
Chris, baby.
But yeah, you can support the channel in a million different ways. Hit the like button, share it with other people, tell people about it. Go buy some merch at merch.allchiefedup.com. Get you a hoodie that says podcast for that ass on the back of it. How about that?
Yeah.
That's a nice one. I like that one. I might order me one of those.
Nick says he wants a Return of the Rat poster autographed.
Oh, I have one. I have one
Yeah.
right over here.
I know he sees. I know you see it. Theo Vaughn, the legend. Love Theo Vaughn. He did sign it. We went and watched Theo. Yeah. The Rat King himself going to sign some posters for us. Theo Vaughn's the man, by the way. Man, Theo Vaughn would be such a good guest, but he doesn't know jack crap about the Chiefs. So
Theo's
what would we
awesome,
talk
though.
about? He'd
Hey.
probably get us canceled, too. He's got some wild.
Look, I got it. Hey, man, my neighbor, when I was growing up, they like the Chiefs, but he died, and then he came back to life. We shocked him back with one of them little lighters that you click and it'll shock you. You know, we did that.
Yeah.
And then he had little arms, so we
Yeah.
called him Little Arm Jimmy.
And when, yeah, he said, and when he was shocked back to life, man, he talks just like Andy Reid now.
Yeah.
He's
He said-
perfect.
He popped up and said, "Listen,
He said, listen, time's yours. And from that day, man, I've been a Chief fan. Theo, bro, that'd be fun. He ain't gonna do it, but that'd be fun. I'm gonna reach out to him. I'm gonna say,
He's so
Theo,
funny.
come be on here,
so
baby.
funny."
Yeah. Cobra Kai. He said, if Chat Sports is at 47,000, thinking we need to add Taylor to our roster, you guys should be at 50,000 by mid-season. Man, okay, look, two things. Jonathan Taylor, somebody told me we need to trade Clyde Edwards-Helaire for Jonathan Taylor. If you think the Colts would ever entertain that trade, you're off your rocker, A. B, we're not doing that. We just won. We just picked up Deneric Prince and won a Super Bowl with a 7th-round pick. And you think we want to get a running back that's wanting $16 million per year? Are you out of your mind?
We don't need
Like,
that guy.
Who in the world said that Jonathan Taylor was coming to Kansas City? Like, that's the most clickbait crap I've ever heard.
We don't
And you
need
know
him.
what? Chat Sports, 47K, 47,000 crazies, apparently. Like, where are they at? Hey, I'll say this. When YouTube pushes our videos to Chat Sports fans do not click us.
They hate
don't
us.
like us. We tell the truth. They don't like it. They don't like
We're
the truth. bomb.
mean. We're obscene.
Now, look, I will say that some of you guys may be interchangeable, but statistics don't lie. And YouTube says clearly we do not get along with Chat Sports.
We get a lot of them comments. It's like, I can't watch your channel because you need to grow up and quit wearing your hat backwards.
It's clickbait. And I'm like, you just watched Chat Sports, bro, and you said I'm clickbait.
Hey,
Mosey?
look,
Hello.
I think it's just a bunch of guys that need nap time, and they put them to sleep.
Nappy.
What up, Cole? How you doing, my man? Since when did the NFL stop having the Hall of Fame game be AFC versus NFC? What do they got? I know it's the Browns, right? Who are they playing?
It's the Browns versus Jets.
Jets.
So
Because
we're
they
gonna
won
see
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers with
We're
the
gonna see
Jets out there. That's
Mecole
what
Hardman.
it's all about. That's
Right,
what
we
it's
just see
about.
Mecole Hardman.
They knew
Hey,
people would want to see it. First
What's the
glimpse.
poll say? We got 62 votes. That's pretty good, man. That's more than we got on the last one.
Let's check it out.
Is it
62
looking like
votes say 67% say that we should just stream the Hall of Fame game and kind of incorporate it as the members only. We'll still do the giveaways and shout our
fine
members
with
out and
that.
all that good stuff.
I
We'll
don't
keep
know
it
if we-
rolling. We'll keep it rolling. We'll let everybody get a chance to vote on that.
Right. Let's let them go. Because, again, that Hall of Fame game, I think it kicks off at 8 p.m. our time, Steve. So that's 7 p.m. in KC, I think. And more than likely, it probably starts at 8, but it don't kick off to 8:30 or 7:30.
Right.
So I don't even know if we could stream the home game. It'll probably be like a halftime kind of thing because, I mean, it's a Hall of Fame game. Rodgers and them is going to play, what, 4 snaps?
Right. Yeah, we would never talk trash about chat sports, but, I mean, I don't know who would.
No, I mean, I don't have nothing against them. To each their own, man. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just saying their fans and our fans apparently don't mix. Like, they do not like us.
Right.
It is what it is. I'm not worried about it. Yogi, baby, with a $10 super
bomb.
sticker.
Appreciate you, Yogi. Get some legendaries and catch up in the chat
Oh.
for Yogi. He's the man.
Yeah.
He's been supporting like crazy lately, and we appreciate you. You're freaking awesome. What kind of sticker we got?
He sends a hippopotamus in a computer chair
hippopotamus.
burning rubber out here, man.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
Rubber. He's burning rubber.
Appreciate the support, Yogi. You're the man. Yeah. So Justyn Ross is going to be awesome. How about that?
Dude, we can't go 5 minutes without talking about Justyn Ross. You want to know
Why
why?
would we?
'Cause Justyn
Why
Ross
would
is-
we?
I tell you, a lot of people, Steve, I'll tell you, a lot of people said during the offseason we didn't like him. We hated him.
Oh my God. I know. We've been through this.
Yeah.
Ignorance.
So we're just
Please. I dare those people to go back and watch like the first video we ever freaking made. Maybe no, it was probably like the third video. It was
man.
it was terrible, by the way.
Don't watch it. We suck.
It was god awful.
We still suck. So if you
we were
can
trying
imagine,
we were trying to figure out what we were doing, but we did a mock draft and we took Justyn Ross in the second round because this was before the medicals and we loved the guy and we're talking about how awesome he would be with the Chiefs and how we wanted him and we loved him. But apparently we hated him, Mike, because we said that he had an injury history.
right?
The truth hurts.
Truth hurts, baby. Truth hurts. I don't know, man. Chris Wright says Justyn Ross, number 8's balling. He is, man.
Yes, absolutely.
I tell you, I'm happy with Justyn Ross where he sits right now. And I tell you, I'm happy with him. I'm happy for him because he's worked hard. I mean, you know how hard it would be to grow up wanting to play football and then having like a neck injury and them telling you may not play and then you don't even get to get drafted.
What happened to John Ross? This guy never.
That's what I'm saying.
He retired. He said, "Screw it, dude." Like he got tired of it. So I mean, it is what it is.
Right.
Sucks
Todd
for him.
says, next up is tight end Isaiah Gathering. Start the hype. Yeah, I see where he come in. Everybody's saying that, but
Gathing.
Gathing, I don't remember his name. He come in just a few days ago when Jody Fortson got injured. I think he's going to be cut as soon as Fortson comes back.
Right. I still think that all the tight end hype is Matt Bushman.
And then Blanton had a decent catch today, but I still put Bushman far above Blanton, I think. I don't know. We could be wrong. I mean, I just don't see us taking – it's possible we only take 3 tight ends this year too. If they take 7, they may just take 3 tight ends. You may see them cut a Blake Bell and then re-sign him the next day if they put Kadarius Toney on IR or something.
Right.
You may see something like that. I don't know, but we'll see. Let's watch some more highlights. Steve, you want some? This is a minute 40 clip highlights, and we'll just watch the highlights and talk over the top of them. How about that? We'll talk about things.
Okay. Yeah.
Why not? Let's let everybody watch them. If you guys the Chiefs released all this footage, so
If you
guys may
see
have seen
anything
this
that you
already.
like in this footage, hit that like button for us.
Yeah, and let us know. Here we go. You see MVS working on them feet.
Yeah, I'm expecting a big year from MVS. I know there's a lot of haters out there, but I think he's going to do it. Leo.
Leo's just tearing that thing up, man.
Nick Bolton, baby. I love Nick Bolton.
I tell you, man. This. That breakup. Little tip pass.
Who is that? Who is that 4-4?
I don't know, but they like him a lot. I can't think of the number off the top of my head.
Who is that?
This is Justyn Ross right here. Look at that. Oh, that was pretty, baby.
Oh, all day, baby. He's got that down pat.
There you go, Butker kicking.
Butt kicker.
Here's MVS on the Warden. He shakes him. He
Nice.
shook the Warden back.
Get it. Is that
Defensive ends,
Turk Wharton I'm getting ready to see here?
defensive ends are working. No,
Nope,
it's going to
nope,
cut
nope.
off.
Dang.
Here's Kendall Blanton. Kendall Blanton's a little smaller than I thought he was. He's almost like Jody Fortin-esque. Jody Fortson-esque. Fortin. Look at that. Sky getting locked down by the warden.
It's a good matchup right there.
This is that fry folder catch. That was pretty. A little Felix action for everybody wanting it. Little Derek Prince.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man. It's not nothing crazy, right? It's just guys and weird helmets.
It gets you pumped, baby. For
You just
football's
get you
almost
excited
back.
a little bit.
Are we 2 weeks outside of a preseason game?
Yeah. It's coming up close.
Dude.
I don't remember the exact day, but it's Sunday. So it's not this Sunday, but next maybe?
All right. Night Hunter says 44 is Cam Jones.
Right. I was going to say Cam Jones, and then I was like, I don't know if it is or not. I don't want to, because I know I want to say 40. I think it might be 40 is the safety.
Used to be 44 used to be, what was the kid's name that we got? He was a small linebacker. He never panned out.
Harris?
No. Hold on. I don't know.
It's hard. These guys switch
Boom.
numbers so much.
Chris Wright. Dorian O'Daniel.
Yeah, from Clemson.
That's it. Yeah. I think he used to be 44, maybe.
From Clemson. Brenda, it's okay if you're late.
Better late than never.
Better late than never.
We're having a good time talking about the Chiefs. We're glad you could join us, Brenda. We missed you.
Chad says the Derek Prince with that Nile Davis number. Man, I'll tell you what, Nile Davis, good kickoff returner. He's probably going to do exactly what Prince is doing. It's kickoffs. I feel like Nile Davis could have been, I don't know. I feel like he could have been decent throughout his
Edit
career.
says 200 a stream now. Let's freaking go. Yeah, man, we've been hitting around that 200 mark. We're a little below it right now. But I bet if you guys go hit that like button, if you haven't done it yet, we could probably pump back up to over 200. But hopefully as the season goes, man, we'll start growing more and more. And, man, we already have the best chat. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Got the best people. And it's just going to get better.
Oh, Tony Bone says, I'm expecting a big season of the Chiefs and this awesome podcast. I love y'all, Mike and Steve. Let's go. Let's freaking go. In Cole's words, let's go. Let's freaking go. How about those Chiefs?
All chiefed up.
All chiefed up. Cole's starting something. I seen today. He said he's starting something. Steve, what's he starting? He said he's going to do a new episode or something.
Yeah, he's going to do, I think on Wednesdays, he's going to start doing either a video or a live stream with another person. I think we inspired Cole.
It's Wednesdays are for the war room. Okay, knock it off. Knock it off. You take that somewhere else, Cole. This is rude.
No, it'd be cool to see, though.
No.
I wonder who he's going to get to be his little sidekick.
Ooh, that's a good question. Maybe it's me.
Dude, what if he had a mini-me? What if it was just like a little guy with a bald head and a red beard?
What if it was
He's
Cole?
like, hey there, mini-me. What did you think about practice today?
I tell you what he needs. This would win. His channel would go over the top. He needs to let Danny sit in with him and talk football. I think she would take the channel over the top. I think people want to see Danny more than him.
You think he goes for somebody that's easy on the eyes? You think I don't know.
You think he might go with Kylie? He's had her on a few times lately.
That'd be my top candidate at the moment. Like if I had to put money on it, I would say Kylie. Okay,
look, you don't want to go no way. You don't want nobody ugly. Me and Steve chose each other because we had to. Because we're brothers. But otherwise, I'm an ugly guy. Steve, I ain't gonna call him ugly. He can call himself that if he wants, but we're not nothing to look at. So if we had to pick a partner,
you speak for yourself.
I'd want to go Kylie. Right?
Under this beard, there's not a double chin. It's the jawline of Brad Pitt.
It's Ryan Gosling. Have you guys watched the Barbie movie?
Dude, it's funny that you said that because I've had so many people tell me that I kind of look like Ryan Gosling before.
That's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's the nose. I think it's my stupid pointy nose.
Hey. I watched the Barbie movie, though, and Ryan Gosling's funny in that movie. I didn't think I'd like it. It's kind of stupid, right? I actually liked it a little. I don't know.
He didn't take my daughter to watch it. He went by himself, actually, and just watched Barbie.
I watched with Piper. She sat next to me in the theater. She didn't want to sit by her mom. She wanted to sit by me. And she just sat there with her knees up, tucked to her chest with her – I can't even do it, but wrapped in a ball. Just enamored. Like you would have thought Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling were the coolest people ever. And I said, Piper, what was your favorite part of the movie, man? Like where they're all like doing cool stuff. And she's like, no, when Barbie makes breakfast. And I was like, okay,
awesome.
when Barbie makes breakfast.
See, Chad says, I see it. It's your face structure and eyes. Talking about Ryan Gosling. I think Chad's trying to make me feel better about myself because he used to make fun of me and say that I never had a girlfriend before. And then he found out I had 7 kids.
Right. Hey, man.
You're awesome, Chad. We appreciate you, my man. It's good to see everybody here hanging out. It's been a fun night so far. And we just been pumping up Justyn Ross. I don't know.
Ooh.
Who would do that?
Who's Justyn Ross? Man, I want to talk about Justyn Ross more, but I feel like what else can be said?
Nothing. He's so good. Shane's in the house. What's up, Shane? Good to see you, my man.
Yeah, I'm
Glad you could make it in. Chief Kelsey says he's never, ever, ever going to watch the Barbie movie ever. If Travis Kelsey was in it, would you watch it? If he was Ken?
Hey, I don't know. It's not for kids. I'll give you that. It's definitely not supposed to be a kids movie. I don't know who they thought were going to come watch the Barbie movie, but they did not target children. It wasn't like overly nasty or dirty or anything like a kid could not watch, but dude, the whole storyline was about the patriarchy.
Lame.
Yeah, right. But other than that, I mean, it was kind of funny. Like some of it. I mean, Ryan Gosling just as Ken comes to the real world and just starts liking horses because he read history books, and I thought it was hilarious. Right?
That's weird.
I don't know.
Hey, Chris Wright with the 5 gifted. We appreciate you, my man. Thanks so much. Make sure you guys have your gifting turned on. They're probably already gone. Maybe. I don't know. But if you don't have your gifting turned on, click that little gift up top and hit allow gifts.
Brian and Scott, Sound of Freedom was great. Sound of Freedom was really good.
Still haven't
It was
seen
awesome. That might be like movie of the year, to be honest.
Still haven't seen it. I might watch it later.
Oh, it's really good. I don't know if it's on anything. Watch out, because there's something on Amazon Prime, I think, and it's called Freedom of Sound or something. And for the dyslexic people, you're going to pay $4 to watch that movie, and it's not the right one. My father-in-law did that, actually. He's like, this movie sucks. It's not nothing like what you said. And I was like, that's not the movie. You got tricked into watching something else, bro.
Well, they have these websites where you can watch anything.
Right, yeah, you can do that.
They have
Don't
this
admit
cool-
to that, Steve. They'll
I don't know.
come
I was just joking. I would never do that, and I would never airstream it to my TV or anything. I would never do such a thing.
got to put those IRS agents to work, Steve. They're going to come get you.
They already take enough of my money.
Boy. Yeah. They tried to get me for $85,000. I ain't even made $85,000. I had to call and be like, y'all got the wrong guy, bro. Luckily they
Whatever,
agreed.
Mike. You really cashed in on crypto, brother.
Luckily they agreed. But yeah, that was a wild one.
Nice. Did those gifts go out?
Let me see. Who gifted? Was it Chris Wright?
Chris Wright, the legend.
Chris
Put some
Wright, yes.
ketchups in the chat for Chris Wright. It's been a while.
Ketchups, baby.
Let's spam him with ketchup.
Right. Tim Hughes got one. Edit's got one. Marvin Shiner. I'm going to say Shiner. EINER. Angela Leak and Dave. All 5 are gone.
Nice.
Congrats on the new members, guys. Thanks for being part of the crew. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, by the way. We're giving away stuff. We're giving away a Super Bowl replica ring. We're giving away this cool sign. Ba-ba. We're giving away some tickets to the Chew with the Crew event on August 15th. So it's gonna be fun.
Chief Kelsey said he'd watch Barbie if Kelsey had his porn stash as Ken.
Why does Kelsey every year get the stash
At
going?
camp, it's like a thing. I'm okay with it. As long as we keep winning Super Bowls, by all means, Burt Reynolds it out during camp. I don't care.
A little Burt homage, shall we?
Hey, if we win the Super Bowl again this year, should I shave the beard off and just leave a mustache?
Yes.
Just grow a stash.
Should we both do Kelsey's? I'm afraid I'll look creepy.
Oh, I definitely would, but I think I can do it.
They might put us in the Sound of Freedom movie if we do that. I don't know about it, man.
Hey, Cobra Kai Tai says that we actually have more likes than people in the chat right now. What about that? That's a first.
What? Yeah. Oh. Yep. Still going.
We appreciate you guys for hitting that like button for us. It helps us out. Helps get us out to more people. We want more cool people in here. Like, we have awesome people in the ACU crew. and we love the chat. It's so fun, and we want more awesome people, and I'm sure you guys would be okay with that too. Shane with a 10 bomb.
Shane says, is it possible to get Jones on a franchise tag next year if this contract restructure extension never happens? Would that be a good idea, or would we have to pay Jones a boatload for the tag? I think that tag is going to be well over $30 million.
$32 million tag.
May as well pay him the $30 million he wants now.
Yeah, I think they should just go ahead and get it done. I mean, in my opinion, I just think it's stupid.
What would they do? They would have to tag him and trade him at that point, right?
Yeah.
That would be stupid.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
I don't like that either. Let's hope that does not come to this. I'm going to be positive. I don't know. I want to think about it. Chris is going to be here. He'll be in here within 10 days.
Maybe Friday. I think Brian Parrott said it would be today. He lied to me. There's still some time.
Brian. How dare you, Brian?
Let's go with Friday. Friday sounds like a good day for it. Actually, Chris Jones tweeted on Sunday. He's like, "Happy Sunday, everybody!" And I was like, "It would be a great day for you to sign an extension with the Chiefs."
Right,
Chris Jones. Wink, wink. Go get it done, son. Patrick Mahomes said get it done too. So we appreciate the 10, Shane. You're the man. Thanks for the support. But yeah, hopefully they can go ahead and get something done with Chris Jones very, very, very soon. That'd be nice.
I had to throw some boom shakalakas in the chat for Brian Parrott missing the day.
Got dunked on, Brian Parrott.
Oh, no. Hey, man, it's hard to predict it. I really don't know what's going to happen. I'm with Brian. Let's see what Brian says. Brian says our DBs need a nickname. Do they have one?
No.
So we have Death Row. That's our linebackers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we got anything for the defensive line?
No, we threw some names around there. But I think what we'd come up with was Death Row was the linebackers and the executioners was Justin Reed and Brian Cook, right? So we needed like that front line there. But then like McDuffie, we went with the Warden for McDuffie because he's locked down. I don't know what we could do. Anybody have any good ideas? Put it in the chat.
I don't know what you could call them. You could call them.
The rest of the DBs need nicknames too, though.
Right. I think we should give them individual names. I think they deserved it. But what would you call Josh Watson? Josh Williams. I don't know why. I mixed them up. I said both of them.
It's a hybrid.
Jalen is Watts Island, right?
Yeah, he's Watts Island.
He kind of ripped off Darrell Revis. Everybody kind of rips off Revis after Revis Island.
Well, it's okay. They got that Kansas City Chief connection. He can have it. Let's see. Josh Williams. I want to call him Big Cat, and I don't know why.
He looks like his nickname would be Big Cat.
Don't he? I don't know. Something about his face and like him being so long and gangly. He's the Big Cat.
Man, I always think Josh Williams looks like that guy on TikTok that always like makes the faces. You know, like the dude that says something totally obvious.
No.
And he's like,
"Yep, that's him."
Dude, they're identical. I wish I could find a picture of him. I'm not even going to try. I'm just not going to try because I'm never going to find it, but it would be great.
Shane Boring says nickname for the D-line could be the Four Horsemen.
That's kind of cool.
It is.
Oh, yeah, they do call them Sack Nation. Marshall said that. They say that.
Okay, well, let's just keep it Sack Nation. Then we got Death Row. We got the Executioners. What are we naming the DB? What are we naming the cornerbacks?
I'm just saying, though, can you still call it Sack Nation now that Frankie's gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
What Frank didn't add to the freaking nickname until the playoffs. So
yeah, the playoffs. Frank was like, Sack Nation, baby.
I like the Four Horsemen, too, though. Four Horsemen and the Apocalypse. That's what the cornerbacks could be called.
That's a good one.
I like
Four
it.
Horsemen in the Apocalypse. And we got the Warden back there.
And then we got the Death
Big
Row
Cat.
and Executioners. Like a nice little mixture of scary things for the defense.
Yeah, we got Warden.
Who's going to be a top 5 defense this year if Chris Jones just signs his extension and gets to camp?
Why are we calling him Big Cat, by the way? I like it, though.
I don't know, but that's what I'm sticking with. I
Should
just
we
named
just
him
call
Big
him
Cat.
Big Cat?
Big
Should
Cat
we just,
Josh Williams, baby.
Look, if we ever say Big Cat was back there, getting that interception, and you guys don't understand. But I will say this.
Let's make it a thing. Do you think there's,
it's stupid.
ACU crew, there's quite a few of you guys. Let's make Big Cat a thing.
Why wouldn't you call Brian Cook Big Cat?
I don't care
He
about
at least
him.
played for the Bearcats. That would make sense, right?
He's part of the Executioners back there. He don't need his own nickname.
We're just giving Josh Williams the name Big Cat for no reason whatsoever.
Because I said so.
Okay.
That's what
I was going to call him Deuce because he wears number 2.
The no-fly zone, restricted airspace. Man, I'm excited for this defense, though, for real. We need 21 more likes to get to 200. So if you haven't hit that like button, make sure to go hit that for us. That'd be amazing.
That would be a record. I don't think a live stream's ever hit 200 live.
Well, I think we're going to do it. I think if you guys haven't done it, just take a second. Go hit that like button. Let's get to 200.
Let's do it.
We'll see what old Cobra Kai Ty has up his sleeve for 200 likes. That'll be a fun thing. And we appreciate you guys hanging out. If you're new to the channel, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Don't be afraid to get in the chat. Got awesome freaking people in our chat. ACU Crew rules. Be a part of it. Hit that sub button. Hang out with us. Hit that join button. Become a member. You get members-only live streams once a month, which we will talk about more here in just a minute. And we do giveaways and things like that. So, yeah, just do it. Do it.
Scott Crosser says you got King Felix. The Thundercat of KC. Thundercat.
King Felix. He is a Thundercat. King Felix. Man.
Wait, so should that be Josh Williams to the Big Cat? Should we call him Thundercat?
No, I like Big Cat.
Oh,
why? How come when I see his face, when I see him, I'm just like, there's Big Cat.
Oh, there's Big Cat. He may hate cats. This may be an
Hey,
offensive.
and it can kind of have a double meaning. He picked off Joe Burrow.
That's true.
He's the Big Cat.
The Big Cat.
Not the Bengals. He's the Big Cat.
Oh, he's the hunter. What was it? He's the big game hunter. Oh, yeah. He shines playing them Bengals, baby.
Yep.
Hey, I'm seeing people on Twitter saying that Chiefs Kingdom and that podcasts like us and that everybody else was celebrating Joe Burrow getting injured the other day and that we were a disgraceful franchise and fan base. Cincinnati fans are off their rocker because for the first time in my life, I said something positive about Joe Burrow.
And then he got hurt. You jinxed him. No, but
I jinxed him.
The thing
but
about
I said,
it is,
I hope
I'll
it's
tell
not a
you
big
what,
deal.
I'm quite on the other fence here. I don't wish injury upon anybody. Nobody. Like, I hate to see it. I really do. But I didn't care. I wasn't one of those people on Twitter. Like, I saw most of Chiefs Kingdom out there being like, oh, poor Joe Burrow. We don't want him to be hurt. Like, we want him at 100%. And from Chiefs fans, we hate this and blah, blah, blah. I've seen a lot of that, so I don't know where they got the other side from.
Right. I don't either, man. I think they're just saying it to say it at this point.
I think so, too. Just something else to complain about. I mean, they're getting tired of complaining about the referees. They're getting tired of complaining about Joseph Osai not knowing not to hit quarterbacks on the sidelines. So they got to go somewhere else with it.
Right. Yeah. Marshall says 44 is Cochran. 43 is Cochran. I think 44 is Cam Jones.
Cam Jones, yeah.
Cam Jones. I'm pretty sure.
Cochran is
wrong.
Cochran is a Caucasian Cochran.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's 43. 44 is definitely Cam Jones.
Right. Yeah. Night Hunter says Cincinnati has the worst fans. Dude,
they do. Hands down. They
do, man. They're just making up stuff at this point.
They've always been bad. Like, trust me, being from where we're from, Cincinnati fans have always been mega annoying and stupid and just absolutely dumb. But now that they're kind of relevant, it's got so much freaking worse. And people see it on a national spotlight now. They're like, oh, man, these fans are awful. They always have been.
Yeah, they're hideous. The Big Cat's going to come hunt them down this year.
Right. Cobra Kai says no one's ever wished an injury on anybody. We don't do that crap here. It's just true. 100%. It's just them trying to play victim when they can. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
Yep.
Oh, Night Hunter, where are you from?
Night Hunter's in Cincinnati.
Oh, no.
Like, pretty close. Either in Cincinnati or right near it. I remember. I get so much crap for wearing my Chiefs gear.
I want to try something I saw today. I watched an episode of, what was it? Like Last Meals or something like that. It's where, like, people pick what their last meal would be, and they sit there and eat it with a guy, and he interviews them. I think it's the same, like, company that does Hot Ones. Like First We Feast or whatever. But Jason Kelsey was on there.
Isn't
And,
it Good Mythical Morning? Don't they do it? Mythical
no.
Kitchen or something does it.
No.
don't they?
No. It's
Am I
First
thinking
Week
of
Feast.
something else?
Yeah. This is called Last Meals, but I saw Jason Kelsey on there, and he actually did something with the Cincinnati chili that I haven't tried, and I would like to try it.
What is it?
It's just Cincinnati chili dip. So they take the Cincinnati chili and they mix it with cream cheese, and then they put cheese all along the top of it, and then they dip it with chips.
Right. So they both went to Cincinnati, right? So they should know something about Cincinnati chili.
I bet it's good. I'm gonna try it.
Night
okay?
Hunter, do you eat Cincinnati chili?
A lot of people don't like it, and I think it's one of them things like the first time you eat it, you're like, "This is kind of gross and weird. Like, what the hell are they doing?"
It's
But
definitely
then,
something you have to eat a few times.
but then you start sitting there and you're like, "Man, maybe this is kind of good. I kind of want to eat it." It's awesome
Yeah.
on chili dogs.
He said
Night
it
Hunter says,
sucks.
"Hell no, he don't eat it."
He said it sucks. But I tell you, man,
I'm
when
guilty.
I first
I'm
tried
guilty.
It, I
I'll
didn't
eat- I
like
eat
it.
it. I
Yeah,
eat
but
it.
I'll eat it now. I don't care. I don't prefer Skyline though. I definitely like Gold Star.
Skyline's
That's
good
my jam.
though.
Yeah,
Skyline's
but Gold
good.
Star's taking it up a
But
notch.
Skyline's like the popular one, right? Like I think they're out there more than everybody else.
Yeah, look at Blueberry. He says WKRP in Cincinnati.
Natty.
Dude, I remember that used to come on TV all the time. Our dad would be watching that, and I'd be like, daggone it, it's almost time to go to bed. And then like a MASH. Can't do it, man.
Yep. Man. So I went on Beerly Sports. There's a little sports company called Beerly Sports. You can look them up. I actually went on there last night and represented All Chiefed Up and the Chiefs in an AFC West talk. And it was fun. I had a good time on there. There were some cool guys. They asked me some good questions. I don't know if they got it posted onto YouTube yet. I'm going to look real quick. But if they did, we'll send a link out and you guys can watch it.
It's not on their Apple podcast right now because I just went to look for you. So I don't
Check
think
their
it comes out till
YouTube.
Thursday.
Is that when it comes out?
I think they said Thursdays.
Okay, cool. Well, either way, we'll get that link out to you. But I went on there last night, and I think I rep Chiefs Kingdom pretty well. They asked me some questions. I was kind of like 3-on-1. They were just asking me questions and stuff. They asked me some interesting things, like how I thought, they were kind of hitting all the highlights that Chiefs Kingdom's been talking about. So they were definitely studied up. They asked about the wide receiver group, like how we felt about it, since we didn't get Juju back and we didn't land D-Hop, and like what we thought about it and everything, how we thought it'd be different, if that affected our chances of getting back to a Super Bowl or not. They asked, how I felt when they traded Tyreek Hill away, and if, like, at that time when they first traded Tyreek Hill, like if we were down on the Chiefs winning another Super Bowl without him. They asked me how many wins they thought the Chiefs would get this coming season. They asked lots of good things, man. It was fun. It was a good little chat I had with them. It was about 20 minutes or so, and I had a good time. So when we get that link, we'll get it out there to you guys so you can check it out.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't even get to hear it. Steve made the call by himself. So
Yeah.
last year I did it by myself, and this year I let Steve handle it. So yeah, man. Last year they were giving me crap. They thought that because they had there were some Denver fans on there, and they were telling me.
Who's talking about Sonic Chili? I'm sorry.
idea.
Go ahead. Oh, Brian Parrott, Sonic Chili rules. Sonic chili cheese tots from Sonic with onions and jalapenos is the shiznit.
Right.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to bring this up really quick. I forgot. What I was talking about. Oh yeah, they were
ABV.
talking trash last year because they had just signed Russ.
Yeah, one of them's a Denver fan, right?
Right, and he was like, "Man, we're gonna beat y'all," and I was like, "Good time. Russ is gonna win 6 games. Did they even win 6 last year? I don't even know. So I was
I
probably
don't
spot
remember.
on. Can y'all see this? Look at Daniel Harms out here, baby. Hold up.
Dan Harms. I ain't heard anything out of Dan Harms in a while. I've seen where he cooks constantly. He's always posting
says-
pictures of his food.
I'd welcome Justyn Ross making the roster over Justin Watson. I won't lie.
That's me.
Is everybody
Get on board, baby.
on board right now?
Get on board, Dan Harms. Get on my train. I'm the conductor.
Is everybody on?
Yeah, get on. Get on. I don't
Look what he
hate
says.
Justin Watson. I don't hate
Look.
him. But come on, let's read it.
1 hour ago, look what he says. There's a chance Tony starts the season on IR. Haven't we been saying this?
Mhm.
Don't rush him back. Put him on IR. And then we said, how about you take 3 tight ends? What's he say? Chiefs go 3 tight ends in this scenario. IR Tony, then bring the 4th one back. I tell you what. I'm not saying that they're going to listen to us or
They
nobody
should.
takes it, because everybody's got these same exact thoughts. Not saying that at all. I'm just saying that you can't watch RGR and then tell us we don't know what we're talking about, because we've got that a few times. You guys are stupid. Shut up. Daniel Harms don't think so. Daniel Harms is on here saying it, baby, and that's what I like. Sometimes I just like scrolling Twitter and getting some talking points and seeing what's up, man. But I tell you, Dan, he makes some good food, man. If you want to see some food stuff, go follow Dan on Twitter.
Yeah, Chef
He makes me
Danny.
hungry half the time.
He does some good. He makes some good stuff, man. It looks like it's awesome. I gotta give him props. They're still talking about the chili. Night Hunter absolutely hates Cincinnati chili. He said it tastes like dirt.
Yeah, he said Skyline and Ghost Star makes soup
Well,
sauce.
I'll
It's
agree
kinda
with
like
this.
chili dog sauce.
It's like a meat sauce, right? Like
Right.
sort of. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have beans or anything in it.
You can get
It's
beans
really-
on it if you do like 4-way or whatever they call it, like onions, cheese, things like that. I don't do that. I usually just get the cheese on it if I get anything. That's it. Onions. I'll get some onions every once in a while.
Yeah. Well, I get the stuff. You can get it in a can at the store, like at
Yeah.
Walmart or somewhere, and I get the chili dog sauce. That's what I do, and it's pretty good. You put it on there, and you put a bunch of shredded cheddar cheese on top, and it's pretty sweet.
Right. Tim. What's up, Tim? He says, I think we should watch Ross in a few preseason games first, but I really love what I've
Yeah.
seen so far and almost ready to take him over Watson. I think
Agreed.
general consensus with Chief fans is this. It's not a knock against Justin Watson, but you know what you got. If you're telling me that we picked Justyn Ross up as UDFA, we have helped him through surgeries, we have helped him train, we have put him in the playbook, we have put him out with Patrick Mahomes, and then we said, come to camp and prove it. And then he came to camp and he proved it. And then we said, okay, but we're going Justin Watson. Congrats.
And
That's
then
weird to me.
And then somebody stupid grabs him off of waivers, like the freaking
The Bengals. T.
the
Higgins would top the
Bengals.
Bengals into doing it, and they're going to release somebody.
and then him go crazy. Man, they already
then-
stole Charlie
and then-
Jones from me in the
hey.
draft, Mike. They can't have Justyn Ross too.
And then T. Higgins leaves because they can't afford him after the Burrow contract, and Justin
he
Ross
takes his
takes his spot. Then maybe we'll pick up Higgins. Would you be down for T. Higgins next year if he become a free agent or something? Would you be okay with T. Higgins?
I wouldn't,
I know-
I wouldn't be mad at it.
But me and
I
you
mean,
were not big T. Higgins fans when everybody was like, we should have traded Creed for that.
Yeah, no. That's a dumb, stupid thing to say.
I don't like that one.
But yeah, I mean, I think T. Higgins is a good receiver, and he would be great with the Chiefs. I would say that, but I would never, ever in a million years think about trading Creed Humphrey for him. That's crazy talk. 189 likes, just 11 more. Just 11 more. If you haven't hit that like button, please take 2 seconds to go hit that like button. Let's get to 200 for the first time before the stream is over.
Oh, wait. I'm going to share this. This is what I was talking about earlier, Steve. You can watch this for us. Let me know.
What do we got?
You see it?
It's
This is
loading.
what they're
There
thinking
we
about
go.
replacing. They're thinking about replacing with this kickoff. Let's watch this. This is what they want to do in the NFL. You've got to be kidding me.
Garbage.
But look, they said, we like it because you can get bigger returns. I guess maybe. Look, see, he did it.
Right,
If
that's
that was
dumb.
If that was Nico
Do
or
you
somebody
really
back
want,
there,
do
boy,
you
he'd be
really
tough to
want
catch.
games, like the outcomes of games getting swayed
By this.
because of some stupid kickoff return thing? That's dumb.
Look at this
Dumb.
one. I posted, will Nico slide to the 7th wide receiver spot or make the practice squad? Practice squad hit 75%. Is Justyn Ross going to make the team? 100% said hell yeah. Out of 94 votes. And
Whoa.
you all say, when I say the hype train for Justyn Ross is at an all-time peak, and people say, you're crazy. This is what we see every day. You know what I'm saying?
It's chugging along, baby. That
Dude.
train is going.
It is chugging. I was trying to show you the thing I'd actually clipped today. Turk coming back. I clipped this clip of Turk, and
Yes,
I was like,
yes.
y'all don't understand how good Turk is. Like, this boy can flat out play. But there was something I was going to show you. Oh, here it is. Did you all get to see this play by George Pickens? That was seriously one of the most nasty plays I've ever seen in my life.
Mike, I don't want to talk about George Pickens.
Just look at it. What? And then watch
Look,
what he does.
dude,
he
we
handled
all
the
knew.
ball.
We all knew. All they had to do was draft George Pickens, and it would have been a cheat code with Patrick Mahomes.
I know.
And I love Sky Moore. Don't get me wrong. I'm the biggest Sky Moore advocate ever for this coming season. But at the same time, it's like, gosh, dang, dude, why? Like, it was too obvious to me. It's like the DK Metcalf thing. Like, why are we all just acting like this is not obvious? Like, why are we just ignoring it? It's stupid. But that's what happened. Sure enough.
Yeah, but I mean, critics will say he's still not getting open though. He's not getting no separation. That's what.
Neither's
they'll say.
Justyn Ross at practice, but he's catching all those contested catches, and that's what he's going to have to do.
I don't know those routes he was running today.
Oh well, I did. He did shake a couple receivers.
He was
though.
slipping and sliding.
Yeah,
He had them on roller skates. Hey, we're at 192 likes. We're 8 likes away, baby. There's 159, and I know not all 159s clicked it, even though there's like 40 more likes than watchers right now. So it is possible. It is possible.
anything is possible.
Anything.
Even Blaine Gabbert being QB too.
Yeah, Aaron says there's no way we could afford T. Higgins. I will say this: if you look at our offense and what we're paying, we don't pay nobody. Like I said, MVS is the 4th highest paid at $11 million, and then no receivers are even close to him.
Right. Like
I think
isn't the rest of
Tony
the
was
team?
like $2 million.
I think after Clyde Edwards-Helaire, like no one else on the team makes over $2.9 million.
Clyde makes 3 something.
Yep.
Let me find the exact number because I got it right here. Clyde makes so Mahomes makes 39.7, Tony's at 22, Kelsey's at 14.8, MVS at 11, Jawan Taylor's at 5.8. So Jawan Taylor just coming over this year is in the top 5 of offensive players paid. Clyde is 3.4 million. And somebody said, well, why don't we cut Clyde? 3.4 million, man. That'll free up some money. Well, I think to cut him, dead cap is like 2.6. So basically you're telling me that Clyde, you pay him 3 or you cut him for 2.6.
I'm just going to leave this right here.
Clyde pays $800K this year for Clyde. That's a steal for Clyde.
I'm just going to leave this right here from Chief KT. Therefore, why the freak have we not paid Jones yet?
Right.
Even Patrick Mahomes himself said he left money on the table to sign guys like Chris Jones. So please sign guys like Chris Jones at the request
of Patrick Mahomes. If Chris Jones doesn't get a contract done before the season,
Mahomes
and
is
they cut Justyn Ross
at Brett Veach's head,
they'll have the pitchforks out for Brett Veach.
Oh yeah. I think if anything could taint Brett Veach's little reign in Chiefs Kingdom, it would be not getting something done with Chris Jones. Like I think that would be the first backlash you would see as far as Brett Veach goes. Because I mean, we can all let him go with questionable, crappy draft picks, but we can't let this one go.
Right. Tony Bones says, "In God we trust," but Veach, I'm in the air. Pay Chris Jones. Dude, people are starting to turn on Veach a little bit. I mean, I know you still got the trust Veach stuff, but
right.
I will say, man,
you got to get it done, though, man. You got to get it done. Chris Jones is a Chief, and he will be a Chief, and we're going to win another Super Bowl this coming season with Chris Jones on our defense, because our defense is going to be a top 5 defense with Chris Jones. I'm a Chad. I don't think Veach is stupid. I think he's going to get it done.
Right. Everybody's asking. I'm seeing people ask about Clyde's. Okay, so here's what Clyde's owed. This year he's got a base salary of 1.9. He makes 3.4 million. He only takes up 1.5% of the salary cap. That's it. Out of all players on the team, he takes up 1%.
Who?
Clyde.
Oh, okay.
1%. $3.4 million is a cap hit. If we cut him, 2.57 that you have to pay out. So basically 2.6. So in other words, to cut him, you save $800,000. That's it. That's all you get. So basically, Clyde plays the whole year for $800,000. You cannot beat that. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is worth well more than $800,000. So they're going to trust him. He's going to be here. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Clyde will have a decent year. As long as he can stay healthy, I think Clyde will have a decent year. He's on his contract year. He's got to get paid from somebody. So he's going to get out there and show out.
What's up, Tom? He says, why is Veach taking so long with this? And then KWL69 says, damn good question.
Well, I think it's just like I've said before. I don't think it's anything about how much money per year they got to pay him. I think they all know it's somewhere around that 28 million mark is what's going to get the job done. But I think what it is I think Chad actually mentioned this earlier in the chat. You got to front load Chris Jones. You're going to have to, or give him a lot of guaranteed money, because he's not going to play that game where you backload the contract and then cut him after 3 or 4 years. It's not happening. You're not going to get away with that with Chris Jones. Why would you even do that to somebody that's contributed so much to this team and organization?
Right.
So I think what it is how many years is it going to be? How much guaranteed money is going to be involved? And then we can get this thing done, because we know we're going to have to pay him 20, 27, 28 million a year at least.
Right. We're at 195 likes right now. If we can get to 200, we're throwing out more stuff. We're throwing out more memberships. So get it to 200. Let's go. We've never got to 200 likes in a live stream before. I'd like to get it done in the 2-hour live, but we may stay over for about 5-10 more minutes, answer some more questions, try to get to this 200. But Steve asked, is there a Jones injury we don't know about? Probably not, but a thought. Don't boom shakalaka me.
We won't boom shakalaka you. I don't think there's an injury, but I think they're trying to prevent. Chris Jones' camp is trying to prevent an injury. Like with them in contract talks and everything, that's why he's not out there. We all know that. He's still working out on his own, but why go get hurt? Like he's got to, stay as valuable as possible, because Chris Jones has all the leverage here, every damn bit of it, and you don't want to give anything over to Mr. Veach. I think they'll get something done though. Let's say Friday. Friday we'll see it. That's where I'm at. Because it's about that time, man. He's already missed 2 weeks of camp. You don't need to miss much more.
Yeah, he's missed
camp.
a lot. So you got to remember now, he's taking a big chunk of paycheck every single day he's missing. But again, when you're trying to get $30 million a year, I mean, what's $2 million total at the end of camp? I think he would rather come in with a secure next 4 to 5 years big payday than to come in camp and hurt himself. Something like. A lot of people think it's they think it's selfish and he's holding them hostage, but. I mean, you kind of got to think about it from Chris's point of view, man. He's top in the league. He's right there with Aaron Donald, neck and neck. He should have had way more votes for Defensive Player of the Year last year, and he got shammed. He's a 2-time Super Bowl winner. He's been to a third one. 5 straight AFC championship games.
Exactly.
This boy puts in work.
And then from the opposite side, actually, what I was getting ready to say, and Chad just put a comment up that goes right along with it. I'll go ahead and pop it up. Veach is trying to figure out how much he will need for next year to re-sign Creed, Trey Smith, Willie Gay, Nick Bolton, and maybe even Sneed. So yeah, that's why it's taken so long. I mean, there's a lot going on here, and we're not talking about just this season. It's next season, the season after that. You got to keep this ship afloat because we're in the middle of a dynasty. You got to do everything you can to keep this thing together. Obviously, Chris Jones is a major piece that you have to keep here, so I'm not worried about that not getting done. But yeah, you have to think about some other things as well.
Yeah. Chad asked, if Clyde pops off for the first few weeks, do you trade him if teams are interested, or take the risk of him getting hurt again for a Super Bowl run? That's a good question. So I don't think they'll trade him before the season, but he's saying before the deadline. If he has a really good beginning of the season, he looks like he stays healthy for 8 weeks, would there be trade value? There may be some trade value at that point. I think you'd have to look at how Deneric Prince has developed, if Jerick McKinnon's also been healthy the whole time, if Pacheco's healed up pretty good. And then it's like, well, okay, would you rather have Clyde for the remaining season in the Super Bowl run, or do you think we could do it with Jerry and Ely? Or, you know what I'm saying, and trade him?
Right.
I think if I were Brett Veach, I'd have a tough time trading him. It would have to be a very knock your socks off kind of deal, and I don't know if anybody's willing to do it. I would have to probably have at least a 3rd-round pick. If he's healthy by week 8 and he's contributed, for me to give up on him in a Super Bowl year, you're going to have to at least give me a 3rd-round pick, and I don't think anybody would be willing to do that.
Right.
So I think he would probably be here. What do you think, Steve? I
think you're going to see Clyde all season. I think you're going to see him get quite a bit of work. I think he's going to play well. Hopefully he can stay healthy. That's where I'm at with it. I mean, he's got to show out. He's got to make his money from somebody, even if it's not the Chiefs. And we just hit 200 likes, Mike, on our live stream.
We did.
You guys are freaking awesome. We appreciate you guys. And it looks like that Ty has already thrown out another 5 gifted. Appreciate you, Ty. So make sure you guys have your gifting turned on if you want to grab a membership.
Ty
and
threw
make sure
out
to
one.
thank Ty. Hey, let's spam the chat with pizza and
Oh,
ketchup and
give him some pizza.
legendaries, boom
Give him a little
shakalaka. I don't care what
legendary.
you hit. Just go hit a
Spam it
bunch
on
of
him.
freaking emojis. Just go hit a bunch of freaking emojis.
Just
Let's spam it.
I'm gonna spam him with some pizza myself. I threw out one too, so we got another one going. I just want to I want to give away stuff too. You know, why not? I'll tell you. Let's see who got some memberships. Why can't this go away off my screen? Please go away. Come back. Oh man, my screen is messed up. It's going crazy, baby.
Oh,
Here we go. Yeah. Okay.
Ryan Crow was gifted a membership by Mike Williams.
Oh, Ryan, good job. Tony Ross got Cobra Kai. Rico, Tim Chapman, Chiefs fan, and not a Chinese guy.
American?
What a name. If he's not Chinese, what is he? That is what he'll have to let us know in the chat. Not a Chinese guy. What are you? What are you,
freaking
buddy?
Ty the legend with a 20 bomb for
Yeah.
202 likes, baby. Let's freaking go ACU. We appreciate you, Ty. Thanks for all your support, man. It does mean a lot to us. Like we talked about before, we put in a lot of work here. So everything that you guys do to help is awesome, whether it's hit those like buttons, donate, giving out memberships, all that good stuff. We appreciate you guys. It's freaking awesome. And yeah, 202. 202.
202. Steve, check the poll before we head out of here. Let's see if we're going to be streaming the game or we're going to do a members only tomorrow night. How about it?
What are we gonna be doing tomorrow? It looks like that our members are very generous, Michael.
Oh,
They
so
said-
they want to stream the game.
Yeah, 65% said let's just go ahead and stream the game and just integrate that into the members only live stream. So it'll be open to everyone, but it'll still be kind of like the members only live stream. We'll be streaming the game. But
Right.
we're also going to do our giveaways and stuff as well. So very cool of the ACU crew. I wouldn't expect anything less from you guys. You guys are freaking generous and amazing.
Right. So
And that's what we'll shoot for then.
what did we do tonight? We did 7 to 9 p.m. So that's 6 to 8. The game starts at 7:15 in KC time, Central Time. So how about we just do 7 to 9 again, 9:30, somewhere around that time, and that'll cover the first half of the game.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
and that's what we'll do. So we'll do same time tomorrow, 7 p.m., 6 p.m. Central, and that'll be a fun time, man. We'll go until halftime. And we'll give away some stuff, too. That's going to be fun. We're going to give away that cool American Chief thing. We're going to give some replica rings. We're going to give away some tickets to the meet and greet. It's going to be a good time.
Chew with the crew.
What is it? Oh, yeah, Chew with the Crew. Yeah, man, one more time. If you guys haven't got that, we would appreciate it if we could sell this bad boy out. It'd be so great. Even if you can't go, consider buying tickets, donating them. We'll give them away to people in the area even. But we'd like to sell this bad boy out.
They're
because,
almost sold out.
Yeah, we're almost sold out, but I'd like to get there. They're $10 a piece. Everybody that comes is going to get a signed poster. It's going to be awesome. If you donate, if you buy tickets and want us to donate it, we will still give you 2 posters for your 2 tickets or whatever you want to donate. So for every ticket you buy, if you want to give it away as a dono, we'll give it away and we'll still send you a poster out for sure. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. $10. Be sure and do that for us. We're trying to sell this out, have a good time, let everybody meet everybody. Haley's going to be there again. She just signed with KC Sports Network to host some stuff. So congrats to Haley. Lance is going to be there. It's going to be awesome. Again, we may have Cole swing by from How About Those Chiefs. We may have Jason Dunn from Chief Concerns, ex-Chiefs tight end. We may have some people. Who knows? Haley said she might be bringing some people herself. She works at KC Sports Network. Maybe she'll bring over BJ Kissel. Who knows? Maybe she'll bring Chief Kelsey with her.
Yeah, if Matt's all the way out in North Carolina, Chief Kelsey can take his spot.
Right. We'll have Chief Kelsey. He can sign Matt's name to it. We should get Matt to come out. Why is Matt not coming out? I know he's in North Carolina, but get him to drive on over. He can hitch a ride with us, I guess.
We got. I just want to go ahead and shout out you guys. HD Chiefs fans, a new member. Boat's been a member for 2 months. And then, of course, we had donos from Stephen James, Wayne, Yogi, Shane Boring, Jack Green, and Dan Weller. And, of course, Cobra Kai Ty. Really going crazy today. We appreciate you, my man. All the donos and stuff's amazing. Also, to support the channel, just hit that like button on our videos. Watch our videos from front to back. Tell your friends about us. All that good stuff. We appreciate you. You can also buy some merchandise. Merch.allchiefedup.com. And YouTube gave Brian a gift.
I think you got a membership.
Yeah, but merch.allchiefedup.com. If you buy some merchandise from there, all that money goes back into the channel. We appreciate you guys. And we'll definitely say hi to Charlie and Stella for you, Julia Gulia.
For sure.
That won't be a problem. But yeah, get your tickets at bit.ly/ACU Ticks. Come hang out with us. Chew with the crew at Zarda on August 15th. It'll be a good time. Can't wait to see everybody face to face. And it should be a lot of fun, man. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the night. Mike, you got anything left for the ACU crew?
No, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow for a little Jets versus Browns, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. See you guys then. Go Chiefs.
All right, see you guys.
There goes a sight from my soul.